Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back to the Upper Tier podcast. It's Friday. It's very, very warm.
Say the
and
least.
we have to endure 3 hours of Smackdown now. The go home Smackdown 4 Clash in Italy on Sunday. Don't forget to join us throughout the whole weekend. Stick with us for Smackdown here tonight, live from Barcelona. It's probably hotter here now than it is in Barcelona, to be honest. But it's really, really warm here. We're grinding here for you as you could. So if you could subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, drop a like in the video. And if you are over on Facebook, drop over to YouTube, drop a like, and then you can head back to Facebook if you want. So yeah, myself and Keith are going to start out on the show here. Ed can't make it. Dave's in Talk Park tonight doing his gig with Shells. And Bren will be on a little bit later on. He's a little bit delayed. But yeah, we've a bit to get through tonight, Keith, haven't we?
Yeah, say the least. Yeah, but look, I'm looking forward to it. You know, being with yourself, and then obviously the Champions League then tomorrow, and then we have the Clash then on Sunday, and then it's all guns blazing this week. To be honest,
Smackdown Motel tomorrow evening as well.
Hotel, yeah, Jesus, yeah,
and then we along for Raw on Monday.
Yeah, so it's all go for the next 5 days.
Here I am sitting back thinking when the football season ended, this is grand now. I can just chill out. And then all of a sudden I'm getting bombarded with wrestling and getting bombarded with World Cup and transfer news and Liverpool and everything else. So it's non-stop at the moment. And loads of documentaries. We'll have Dark Side of the Ring starting soon as well. We'll be covering that. And anything else that comes our way as well. In the chat, Anto's in there. Big up, Anto. Hope you're good, pal. Make sure, folks, you're smashing up the lights. Big up, lads. It's Friday night, Smackdown on a Friday. It's been a while. It has been a while. Layla, hope you're good. Hope you, Dad, everyone is good. Since when did you do a watch-along on Smackdown? We did a watch-along on Smackdown since it's on in Barcelona, and it's on at a reasonable time in the evening. So anytime the shows, Layla, are on at this time, we're always doing them and stuff like that, you know. And even the late ones, the pay-per-views, we tend to cover them as well. But Smackdown and Raw, we'll probably be covering. I don't know. Probably the next Smackdown and next Raw we'll probably do as well if they're on European time. So we'll see what happens. But good to see you in there. Big up, Sean Mac. Hope you're good. We'll be on in a bit, lads. But Chris, I'd rather ship bed than watch Smackdown in 2026. Yeah, it's only for the OGs really that'll put in the 3-hour grind. That's for sure. All right. All the want to jump on just for the go home main event and stuff. Yeah. But now only messing Sean Mac. Good stuff. Catch you in a bit. And here he is. Of all things to forget, Keith, the show you're presenting, for fuck's sake.
No comment, Brent.
Well, this is kind of me taking over like an early edition of the Smackdown Motel, really, isn't it? When you think about it, so
it's just a better upgrade.
And Bren, he did say off camera, that he preferred having me on. Actually, there you go.
Going to get a smack now on Tuesday. Watch.
I trade him with a different level of respect. Apparently, there we go. What up, Sharon? Hello. Still in work till late, so it's a pain. I will be off for Clash on Sunday though. Love it, Sharon. Love it. Hope work's going well for you. It's a swelter out there at the moment. Yeah.
Just the last.
There we are. Aina's in there as well. Big up, Aina. I hope you're watching Smackdown. We are literally 1 minute out, folks. 55 seconds. If you want to sync up with us on Netflix tonight for Smackdown, we will be live at Smackdown. We're going to be here for the next 3 hours, talking all sorts of wrestling opinion, solving the world's problems, trying to deliver peace to Iran and everything else. Well, whatever we can do on this podcast. So yeah, it should be a bit of crack. Anything you want to ask us, anything you want to drop in the chat. We know that Smackdown has been quite a chore for the last few weeks, to say the least. And if this one is the same, we'll just go into business for ourselves and start talking about all sorts of stuff. Remember, has it the boys want to start a podcast, Keith, about aliens? Don't know if you've seen that earlier today.
No, who said that?
Check out the WhatsApp group. Apparently, they want to start a podcast about aliens and all sorts of stuff. There you go. I'd rather watch Paint Dry than Smackdown, and I am a positive person. Jump in there. You'll have to crack, Aina. You'll have to crack. So listen, if you're watching it along with us, we'll have fun anyway, because if it's not very good, we'll make a joke of it and we'll have a bit of crack. The event is about to start, folks. Acer is my man. Chelsea and Real Madrid and Barcelona interested in signing Canati on a free transfer. They can have him.
They can have him, exactly.
They can have him.
It'll be interesting to see summer for Liverpool, isn't it?
Huh?
It's going to be an interesting summer for Liverpool.
It's going to be extremely interesting, to say the least. Right, folks, we are live here now. It's just coming on now, I think. Unless my Netflix subscription isn't up to date, but it looks like it's live. There we go. Love that intro with me and Jay and Macho and Andre and all and Piper.
It's always good, isn't it, to look back on all that stuff.
Do you know the only thing about the intro though is it gets you so hyped up, and then the show can be crap. You start off looking at Warrior, Hogan, Undertaker, all these different stars down through the years, stuff like that. And then you arrive at SmackDown.
And then you come out with the Miz and all that to start off.
Yeah, you've got then Otis and Tassel having a run in or something, you know what I mean? This is what happens. I have to for a walk in 15, 20 minutes, so I'll watch when I get back. Yeah, love it. Jump in the chat as well, Aina. Great to have you in there. My brother from another mother. Yes, lads. How are we on this wonderful evening? We are warm. We are warm. It starts with Cody Rhodes.
Can't seem to get the volume in my thing.
I like this. This is outdoor, is it? Or is that just the build up to it?
Sorry, Noel. I'm trying to get the volume on this. Can't seem to get the volume up.
You might have to go into actual restream itself and do it.
No, it's just in my earphones here.
Oh, well. Is it because your mic on it is down or up?
No, it's up all right. It's not working. Hold on, I'll turn it off, turn it back on.
Is it connecting to your laptop instead of the
no,
the
it's just connected to this. I do it through this. Through my Xbox.
There we are. Chelsea Green at her finest.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might know what's the issue, actually. Yeah, there it is.
There we go. Smackdown show in Liverpool last night looked interesting. It did. It looked pretty good, actually. There was rumours going around. Is there rumours going around that Jacob Fatu picked up an injury?
Yeah, I put that into the chat today.
Yeah.
Apparently picked it up last night or something like that.
They were wrestling in Liverpool, weren't they?
Yeah. I think it was against Solo or something like that.
That's it, Barcelona. Or give it socks, you guys. Give it socks.
I wonder what the tickets were for that event to go there. Apparently it was cheap from what I've heard.
Probably expensive. I was talking to a lad who dropped in today. He's heading over to Clash. I think he said he paid about 100 or something like that. Just gonna check it now, Dino. Love it. Good old Lewis. Big up, Lewis. Hope you're good, brother. Is Lewis watching? Love you, brother. There we go. Lewis has us on the big screen. He's watching the podcast. There we go. Lads, does anyone have a Matt Cardona figure? Let me check, my friend. Let me check. I might be able to sort something. For you. Check the pic I sent you. Got that. He's all good, though. Just reported. Oh, brilliant. Excellent. So, yeah, what are we expecting tonight out with this, Keith? I mean, they haven't advertised. What have you got? Just Miz and Axiom is the only match I think that's advertised.
That's the only thing I know, to be honest with you. I say it's just going to be a build-up for Sunday night. I don't think an awful lot is going to happen tonight, exciting-wise. What do you think?
They have to build towards Sunday, though, don't they? And you would assume everyone's there, wouldn't you?
Well, who do you think they're going to kick off with Cody, or do you think they'll leave that to the main event?
Apparently they're kicking off with Cody. Cody's the opening match on ESPN for free in the States.
So would he kick off tonight with that, do you think, or leave it to the main event?
No, he's going to be the first hour on ESPN is free.
No, I mean for SmackDown, Do you think they'll open with Cody just to build the rivalry?
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Sorry, that's Clash, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do here, to be honest. Well, we know is there's huge rumours at the moment. Randy Orton's back tonight, isn't he? I think Drew McIntyre is back as well.
I don't know what they're going to do with Drew. That'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, all right.
What you make of Ricky Saints, anyways, so far?
I have to say it's been disappointing, isn't it? The take-up has
Yeah,
been a little bit disappointing. It's been a bit flat.
yeah, he's not been
But you
getting
know,
any
it's mad,
responses.
isn't it? Because do you know the problem at the moment is as well? He's come in at a time. What are you opening with? Obafemi, is it? He's come in at a time where the show is really flat.
Yeah, so nothing's really
Oh
standing
no,
out
sorry, they're
for him.
opening with Jade and the girls. Sorry, Jay
Oh,
Cargill.
the Goon Squad.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if the belt finds its way back to her.
I hope not. Jesus, I hope not.
She's hugely improved, though. There's been a huge improvement
I'll
from
give it
where
to
she
her.
was.
She did have a good match there with
Mm.
Rhea at WrestleMania. Now, can she continue on with that? That's the other story of it
Mm.
all, you know.
And I do kind of like the uplift it's given the two girls as well in terms of being involved.
Like giving them something to do, like in a sense, instead of staying
Yeah,
backstage.
well, just
Yeah,
to be in a relevant, strong position on the show, you
yeah.
know what I mean? I think that's really, really important.
I don't know. I have a funny feeling Rhea is going to win this Clash because from what I've been hearing is that TKO want to keep all the main big stars with the title until SummerSlam. So
Yeah, but see, I think TKO value her as a big star in the name.
they
Jade
do, but they also value Rhea as well. But like you made a good point as well. Do you know Rhea's stock has kind of plummeted a bit in the last couple of months?
has
Do you know?
definitely. I'm saying that, Anto. Fair play. Love it. Yeah, McIntyre last night giving Trick Williams the Liverpool shirt was quality. Really, really good. Really, really good. Ringside Raw after Clash, 110 quid. Nothing wrong with that.
It's not bad at all.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see what Jade has to say. Yeah, I said that Sharon Anto sent me something earlier. Be class. Class. Is Randy Orton being put into the main event for Clash? I don't know. I have a funny feeling.
Do you think so?
I think so. And, you know, well, kind of WrestleMania situation ended quite abruptly. I wouldn't even be surprised if they
If they put the belt on him.
not put the belt on him, but if he comes back tonight and takes Gunther out, and we get Randy Cody.
Well, yeah, well, the storyline to the Gunther and Cody thing has been a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. Me and Bren were talking about that last week on the show.
They kind of shifted him over, didn't they? And it's kind of like it hasn't hit its straps, really, has it?
Yeah, I think they needed to do that, really, to be honest with you, because it's been lacking in star power an awful lot with Drew being missing and Randy being missing, you know?
It was mental, wasn't it, Ace? Really, really good.
I know she's kind of, the stock has gone down with her a bit, but she still has an amazing entrance, though.
Now, you see, when I said that, like, she's still a superstar.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Like, and she carries herself and handles herself fantastic. But around that time when they were doing the shows in Perth down in Australia and into those events and stuff like that, and all, she was a megastar.
Yeah.
She was arguably the biggest star in the company at that stage.
Do you think that EO Sky stuff harmed her then in the long run?
I don't know whether it harmed her. I think it got a bit stale and a bit jarring, maybe. You know what I mean? And the fact that, like, it didn't end up with a kind of a payoff or anything like that. It just kind of, you know, because obviously what happened with the others and all, and I don't know. As much as they're building things up, they need a strong SmackDown. They really, really do need a strong SmackDown.
100%.
So they kind of need stuff to happen here tonight, don't they? Going into, I don't know how much can it really affect Sunday, but you know.
Well, with the Clash looking very stacked, they'll have to do something for tonight, I think, to get people more interested in the show.
I think Clash would be okay because it kind of carries itself because it's a very strong card.
100%, yeah.
Would they go as far as to throw another match onto it out of tonight?
Well, you see, I spoke to Bren about that last week on the Smackdown show, and I thought we were going to get, actually, no, sorry, a couple of days ago, I thought we were going to get Ray and Penta, but then obviously you alluded to basically that's going to AAA.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, so
Makes sense. It probably did, because of like because it's in Italy and stuff like that. Like you look at Barcelona here, this looks packed, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks great, doesn't it? You have to love the European fans. They always put a show in.
This is what you want, isn't it? Netflix really need to get their act together on this glitching, don't they?
Do you
getting any glitching on your end?
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you think they'll continue on with the storyline after Clash, or do you think this is going to be the end of it?
I don't know, because they're lining an awful lot of people up for a shot at the belt, aren't they, really? So they need to kind of get on with it a bit at this stage.
Yeah, I think they'll probably do more with the Charlotte and Rhea thing after this.
And you would probably assume that if they want to go that way with Rhea with the belt and pivot to Charlotte, then you would imagine the storyline for Jade going forward is that maybe the two girls turn on her and she feuds with the two girls.
So do you think that'll probably happen at Clash then, and then they'll just do something around that?
It could. Maybe that's the way to pivot, you know?
But then it'd be interesting then what they're going to do then with Alexa Bliss. Are they going to is Alexa going to turn heel then at SummerSlam?
Or I don't know. You see, that's the problem with this. Where does it all mix and mash? You know. Hard to know. Hard to know.
$10K, is it? Jesus.
Yeah. So what are we gonna get another 6-women match here tonight?
It could possibly well
just a bust up at the end. Charlotte looks $1 million, doesn't she?
She always does, to be honest with you, anytime she comes out.
They really blow it out of the water, don't they, with their ring gear and their clothing and all. Fair play to them.
Yeah.
That it can't be that cheap, you know.
It's hard to believe she's 40 though, isn't it?
And she's gone through an awful lot of shit as well. You know, so fair play to her. Fair play to her. Remember even when she came back, the shit she was getting. Remember when she won the
I think she knew herself though as well, Niall, that she had to change it up pretty quickly, like, you know. I have to say though, they are a great tag team though together.
Yeah.
When we find a little diamond though, it's, you know, this is one of them.
And like again, if you look at it, like you would never think of putting these two together.
No. But funny things have always happened, and Niall, you know, like this thing just happened out of nowhere and it worked.
You think so, Acers? He's getting it, is he? Yeah, she got a good reception, all right. One of Jade's accessories. So good.
Why are they singing? This feels like a personal shot or something. Like, it's like an actual shoot or something.
That's okay. We like it when it gets down and deep in the trenches, don't we? Yeah, I was kind of thinking. I was thinking kind of Dino. I was thinking Randy Orton. Here he is. So we're gonna make a match here now, are we?
Oh, we're going to get Jade and Alexa, are we? Yeah.
Kind of felt like it, didn't it? The only two girls that came out, well, they were in ring gear, so there you go. So there's our first match. We're getting Alexa versus Jade. Interesting.
Well, do you think we'll ever get a pay-per-view in Ireland somewhere? Now, I'm not saying like a big four, but like maybe like, maybe like a Money in the Bank or something like that. Since they're doing a lot of them abroad now.
We could get a Money in the Bank. We're tailor made probably for a SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Because it'd be the best option in terms of rolling the dice on the weather. Keep us updated on it, Acers. We won't be able to watch it from here. We'll be focusing on the top show on WWE broadcasting at the moment, SmackDown. Acers, I hope Cody does not lose it to Gunther and that sleeper hold. He may hold the title to the SummerSlam. I don't know. There's a lot of talk, Sharon, in there.
Maybe that's what they want you to think,
Maybe. But there's no doubt it's very flat, isn't it, at the moment, that title?
Yeah, like I find I'm not really enjoying it again with him. I think they do need to just freshen it up. And I know you're not the biggest fan of Gunther, but it wouldn't harm them if he held the title for a couple of months, maybe up until SummerSlam, and then give it to somebody else, maybe like I don't know who you could give it to. Maybe after
my fear at the moment is it's quite flat as it is, and we've seen what happened when he picked up the world heavyweight title. It kind of died, I don't know. It's very, very difficult for Gunther now to match his IC run. His IC run was exceptional.
Well,
I hope so, Dana. I hope something. I'd love to see Zilla coming in. I hope something. I'd love to see a prominent thing happening with Solo. I think Solo was so wasted.
Would you not team him with Jacob, though, if he becomes the new tribal chief or something like that?
You could do that, but I think Solo now, has a lot to offer rather than standing in someone's shadow again.
No, he is. He is good on his own now, I have to say. But I do think they need to get rid of Talatonga and all that by him,
Yeah, 100% Dana. 100% Dana. So we're going to be going to it. We're going to be going to the land of milk and honey and so on next year, hopefully for WrestleMania. You get all the sun you want. Was Dazzler involved with tennis balls in the Aviva Stadium last night? He sponsored it.
He sponsored it.
No, he wasn't. See you, lads. I'm back after me walk. Yeah, have a good one, Aina. Have a good one. Enjoy, man. Enjoy that weather, and I'll put a bit of sun cream on as well. It's still burning even at this time of night. Dylan got burned badly the other day. And he does. We have like a plunge pool out the back, a cold one.
Yeah.
And he got into it yesterday, and it was stinging him so bad, the sunburn. He had to get out. With the cold water.
Oh, there's nothing worse than the sunburn, honestly. And then did he get blisters and all that? Did he?
I don't think he got blisters, but he has a itchiness to it.
Oh, there's nothing worse.
Anyone looking for that Alexa Bliss shirt, folks, as well? We have them in stock. They're in stock.
Oh, is it a new one?
Got a lovely view last week. Yeah.
Do you know what as well, Niall? They could end up, like, with Drew coming back and Randy coming back, they might turn into a fatal four-way maybe for the title. Very late on.
They could. The only thing with the fatal four-way then, does it give the opportunity for Cody to hang on to the belt more? I would think, rather than up against someone.
Possibility, and it's also as well to stop from getting tapped out with the sleeper hold or whatever way you want to do it.
Plus, we also know what happened earlier in the year. The belt's probably not going back on Drew anytime soon, I would imagine.
It's a shame, though, isn't it?
It is. But it's, look, we're big Drew fans, so we keep on pushing the narrative, won't we?
I think he deserves at least a good few months with the title. I'm surprised he dropped it so quickly with him.
Yeah, did not though. Paid off big time. Sometimes it just works. Cody lost to Gunther, then gone for 2 in a row, King of the Ring. I think he won last night, didn't he, as well, Cody? Didn't he beat Gunther last night in the tables match, I think, in Liverpool? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I got it wrong, but I thought Cody beat Gunther last night in the tables match. Will Solo or Zilla help Jacob to have a world champ in the MFTs? It will greatly help it. See Danhausen last night as well.
Where?
He was wrestling in Liverpool against The Miz and he beat him, but he was doing all the John Cena stuff.
No. Oh, I did see that he took money off a fan or something and he ran away.
Yeah.
I saw that one. You've been seeing that stuff he was doing with the Uncursed stuff for the Knicks and the NBA. Have you been following that?
Yeah. On the ESPN stuff and that.
Oh, it's absolute gas. Yeah. It is. And apparently what the story is now is that, I don't know how true it is, but they might give him courtside seats and he's going to be dressed up as like Danhausen for the games. So they can all...
That'd be cool.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But it's also a way to sponsor the show as well and get new fans in, you know, because there'd be people like saying, who's this guy and all, you know?
Yeah. And he has that kind of draw ability just outside of purist wrestling kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez, need to have taken your man's head off there. Your man, the security guy sitting at the back of the barrier.
Another ad.
Yeah. She's definitely improved. There's no doubt about it.
I wonder if she went back to the performance center maybe and just worked a bit more on the performance center on her, you know, craft.
I'd say that's probably what she's doing.
Yeah.
I'd say that's no doubt what she's doing because I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. I think the improvement has been quite big.
Do you think
she was really? You go back before WrestleMania. Look at how clunky and disjointed her work was and all, and there was a lack of believability to it and stuff like that and all, and even the lack of kind of like working the crowd and the psychology end of it and everything and all. It was just kind of, you know. Now I think she's greatly improved. You know.
See,
there now. She can work the ref. She's getting a better understanding of things and all. You know.
See, she has people backstage that are veterans backstage. You know, like that will help her out immensely. Like even if she went to the PC place where she would have like Shawn Michaels or something there to give her more tips on how to wrestle. Like, you know,
maybe she's a different attitude now, and she's more susceptible to wanting to improve and get involved. A lot of people, if you think about before WrestleMania and stuff like that, a lot of people were thinking, well, she's just using this as an opportunity to punch her ticket to Hollywood. It doesn't kind of feel that way now. Kind of feels like she's generally really interested.
Well, I remember you mentioned that a couple of months ago, didn't you? That you felt like she was only there for like the short term, and then she might end up just fecking off then like in a year or two or something like that. But no, it looks like she's proved us wrong, to be honest. You know.
Yeah, I hope so, because she looks $1 million.
Well, that's one thing you cannot say. Like, that she does look $1 million when she comes out.
Yeah.
How old is she?
People all the time.
Is she in her 20s or something? Yeah.
I would guess.
I'll have a look. Actually,
28 or 29, I'd say.
I'll have a look.
Because I feel like she's come to the business late. And I'm also looking at the physique as well. And there's a number of years gone into that physique to get it to there. You know, her development in her physique is amazing. You don't do that in a short period of time.
She's 33.
33, there you go. Jesus.
She's actually going 34 in June.
Yeah, I think so. I don't mean improved, Anto, in terms of who she's in with and stuff like that. I think improved as in, you know, her general psychology and her understanding of the business when she steps through the ropes and stuff like that, I think has improved. I think maybe she's getting a bit of a better understanding that while you're in there, there's a story to be told outside the ring and inside the ring. You know, it's not just about like going in there and being brutalizing like a Goldberg or whatever and stuff like that, you know, because
the only way she can develop that now is getting more matches underneath her belt.
You know? And if you notice, she is working hard as well. She's wrestling nearly week in, week out as well.
Yeah, and that's the only way
she's
to do
involved in matches. Yeah, I think so.
And this, I know it's the small, like the house shows and all that. I know they've cut back on that an awful lot, but it does help as well if they bring it back a few more, because it helps with more experience with the likes of Jay Gargill and all that going forward.
Yeah. But you see there, even that knee into the steps there.
Yeah.
It looks way smoother.
Than it
like
was
before, that would be it would look kind of clunky and contrived. I think there's been a huge improvement.
How many matches did she have for AEW though? She didn't have many, did she?
No.
Yeah, so that's probably the reason why.
But I mean, again, like if you think about how green she came into WWE, imagine how green she would have been when she was in AEW. Like,
oh, extremely. No, I didn't really watch her back then, to be honest. So.
And she wouldn't have had the depth of talent to work with or train with
100%
in AEW, you know.
Sure, the depth of it now is just unreal, to be honest with you, you know.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you have Britt Baker in there and Tony Storm and people like that and all, of course, but you know, if you think about the depth of talent that's in WWE in the women's division, it's phenomenal, you know. If you're going down to the Performance Center,
yeah,
you probably have a plethora of people you can work with. Come on, Charlotte, lay it into her. Don't go soft. I love the way Alexa could go in there and hang with the bigger girls as well and not look out of place.
I don't think she's ever looked out of place, though, has she really?
No, but what I'm saying is sometimes you can get a smaller competitor and they get lost against the bigger girls and stuff, you
Yeah,
know. But she's in there; she can hold her own with the bigger girls.
that's it. I think.
I would have thought so. Decent opener. Decent opener.
Yeah.
We're off and running. We could be in for a decent Smackdown here tonight now.
Well, the crowd helps immensely, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I think this is where Rhea and Charlotte come back.
Cameraman did our dirty, didn't he? She's really good, I have to say. Tanya, she's really come on.
Would this be one of your matches that you'd be looking forward to now on Sunday?
I think they're all, for one reason or another, decent to look forward to, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's nothing on it that I'm not looking forward to.
No, it's rough, like.
Yeah. No, this is a good start to the show, I have to say. This could be an enjoyable SmackDown. We might have picked the right one, Keith.
Did you watch SmackDown last week? Did you?
I watched bits of it.
Bits of it.
Yeah, Sharon, mine's a little bit glitchy as well. Mine's a little bit glitchy. It's a little bit better now, but it's a little bit glitchy. It's unusual for Netflix. It's normally spot on, you know.
There's the man himself.
I see Cathy was going around Barcelona with Brie Bella and Paige. Some of the footage was killed. They were doing some good stuff.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Themselves.
Oh, there's your
Yeah, they
favorite.
got there. I think they got there a day early. He looks a little bit manicured and tidied up, does he?
Yeah, he finally got a wash.
The beard's got a trim as well. He's gone and got the beard trimmed, and it looks the part now.
Can we not call him Hobo Sammy anymore? No.
Doesn't look. He looks pretty. Yeah.
He's one of many water bottles he's going to hurt now backstage tonight.
Love it, Sharon. Love it. There's the new shirt. I'm the last real good guy.
I wonder if this is leading to a match now or something like that.
Go for it, Sharon. Go for it. She'd probably love it. She'd probably be all in. 100%. This lad taking all the equipment in the background. Look.
Yes.
See him struggling to lift the monitor and all. My God.
Are we expecting an explosion now when he brings all this stuff in or something like that?
He's mad, isn't he, Anto? He's absolutely mad, isn't he? Oh, God, poison.
I think it's going to be
That's like a big bottle of poison or something, is it? Miz will put him over like a star, won't he?
Yeah.
Love it, Sharon. Love it. God, all this stuff looks very familiar.
I wonder where you can get all this stuff.
Just stare at it day in, day out, don't they?
Do you have any new stuff coming in?
Every fucking second day. Got in those Cody weightlifting belts. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, don't they? I'm surprised Bren hasn't gotten them yet.
Don't think Bren's a gym bro.
Anything to do with Cody, he'd become a gym bro.
Although he could be wearing the wrestling belt while he's doing that garden out back. That looks like a bit of a workout. Wouldn't it?
He'd be like Simon Dean, he will. Do you remember Simon Dean all those years ago?
Yeah. The Simon system. Remember when he used to come out on the Segway?
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, it was mad, wasn't it, Anton? We were all so kind of disappointed that night when the crate opened up and out came Danhausen, and then how wrong we were. How wrong we were. So far, anyway, how wrong we were.
But in fairness, though, they've booked him very well, I have to say, up until now.
Absolutely, 100%. You're a Carmelo Hayes fan, yeah?
Yeah, I like him. I think he's good. I want to see him against Trick now for a couple of months. I would like that.
Absolutely. There's Candice.
There's your boy.
Jesus Christ. Go from Trick to Carmelo Hayes to Jay Cargill to Candice LeRae to Sami Zayn. There she is. Thank God Chelsea Green on our screens. There we go. Happy days. Love Chelsea. She's great, she is. And then they go ruin it again.
To the bus wanker.
I tell you. Imagine, Anto, imagine it. Get one for Brennan, get Cody to sign it. Even Jim Bros butter their bread.
Do you know what? If Cody said to Bren to butter some bread and eat it, he'll do it.
Just 1 second.
I like what they've done with the stage, I have to say. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if that to go that direction for in Italy as well. Or be a bit more bigger, maybe. I'm not sure.
They've gone back very old school with their entrances, haven't they?
Well, that's what kind of remind me of, like, it was an old school entrance, that.
Yeah. Throwing Brian Hale. I'll see myself out. I like it, Anto. I like it. Hopefully to give that boy a good reception now. Let's go.
They're a good tag team, though, I have to say. Like, hopefully, when they're saying they're going to be rebuilding the tag team division, that they're making a bit of a pivotal, in the tag team division.
Place is packed out, isn't it? Fair play. I always love those entrances as well, where the walkway turns and bends.
I love that as well.
So you get that real interaction with the fans as well and stuff. It's really cool. Do like it. This again is another two guys you wouldn't have thought of putting together. Sure, you wouldn't.
No, but they've worked, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. But again, it's like, if you hadn't got the benefit of hindsight and you were sitting down with just the roster on a page.
So with the likes of Enzo and Big Cass coming back, where do you think they're going to be floating around? Is it Raw or SmackDown?
I have no idea. I would assume, at a stretch, they'll probably go on Raw, no? Because Raw's really lacking in tag teams, isn't it? As we seen with the injury and the belts, they couldn't do anything with them except enforce the freeboard rules and throw it onto Braun. Which I'm sure he probably isn't too happy about either, to be honest. See what he has on his trunks. Did you see the back of Smith's trunks?
No, what is it?
He has, like the sign for the t-shirt and it says, "Hello, I'm cursed." So yeah, watch this. "Hello, I'm cursed." Very, very cool.
That flash of light was hilarious.
Yeah. I like Axiom as well because I like for a kind of a lucha wrestler, lucha style. He has a technical side to him as well, which I really, really like.
So they probably have to adapt to that as well with the WWE style,
I'd say he's probably spent an awful lot of time on the European circuit and the British circuit, so he's probably picked up a lot of that as well. It's very cool. It's good to see.
But it's amazing though as well, Niall, isn't it, that the likes of the Miz has never been abroad or anything to different companies. He's only stuck with the WWE, and how good has he been like for the last 25 years or so?
Well, when you talk about a guy who had a very tough start in the business and stuff like that, but actually gets it and understands it, and when we talk about guys when they get to a certain stage in their career in WWE, Miz is the perfect definition of a guy where the company understands his value to the company and they use him the right way.
He's a good hand, basically, like in a sense.
But he understands it himself as well.
Yeah.
He's not going around wanting to be world champion or wanting to be world heavyweight champion. He understands that he has a pivotal role to play in that kind of mid-card, bigging up guys and making them look cool and stuff like that. Now, it's really, really good to see because he's had a stellar career. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, Miz.
Yeah, I was just going to say that to you.
And it's made easy when working with a man like the Miz. There you go. Absolutely, Ted, isn't it? He's golden.
It'd be interesting to see because you know what I was talking about ages ago about the guys are all aging out. Like, Miz is at that age now. He's about 45, 46. It'd be interesting to see how long he goes for.
Well, you see, in the style that he's doing now and the way he does it, you could probably go for a while. You know what I mean? So I think so, Anto, but I think there's a uniqueness to that as well, and there's a uniqueness to identifying it as well. I mean, I think as well, and I've said on plenty of podcasts before, that I think that run he had at that time in between, sandwiched in between Rock and Cena, and holding his own with both guys and all, very underrated with some people. Very underrated. I thought he was excellent.
I watched him when he was on the Taker podcast, the Miz, and he said that like he thought every single year he was going to be on the chopping block every single year.
Yeah.
Do you know, and look at him now, like, you know, he's surprised he's lasted this long.
And not only that, worked his ass off with that in mind.
Yeah.
Worked so hard to put himself across insofar as that they didn't have to make that decision. When you think about the volume of releases that have gone through, imagine how many wrestlers WWE have released since Miz went in there.
Oh, hundreds.
And I'd love to know how many people in a WWE release had Miz maybe on it.
Do you know, there could have been, and maybe someone's talked him out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when Vince was around, he could have been in one of those moods and he just sacked everybody. But fair play to him lasting this long, to be honest with you. And he's probably been the best thing to come out of Tough Enough, because that's where he originally came out of.
But I think in the way the business has continually developed over the last, say, 20 years or whatever, he's found a way to roll with it and develop with it, and you know.
And he's always been.
There's always been that same level of interest in him. It doesn't matter whether he's the opener or the mid, the winner or the loser, title match or non-title match. You know, there's always a huge interest in him. You know, there's a reaction to him that's really cool. You know.
Well, he holds himself and he does look. He's great on the mic. Like, that's one thing you cannot say about him. Like, he's fantastic, and he's one of those wrestlers as well that, you know, you can't see him being a face. You can only see him being a heel. Like, do you know.
Yeah. But a heel in a kind of a face kind of way. He's kind of like a tweener, you know. Big up there. Sorry I missed you today, brother, as well. Sorry I missed you. Catch up with you. Miz never wrestled a dangerous style. He worked smart always. The stuff with DB when he was getting called out for being too safe was brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I do like him, and with Kit Wilson, he has been a good turn. Yeah, absolutely.
See what they're doing with Kit Wilson now. Apparently, they're teaming Kit Wilson with Julia.
Okay. Wouldn't be upset with that.
Apparently, it's supposed to be like Toxic Madness, I think it's called.
Okay. Because in fairness, they've done a really poor job on Julia. She's a super talented girl as well.
Yes. Yeah,
they've done a real poor job on her. Like that US, was it the US title run she had? Was like they just dropped it, didn't they? How many people thought Miz would outlast Morrison? Not just once, but twice. Yeah, absolutely.
There's another 100%. Fantastic star as well, John Morrison.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, isn't Joey Mercury Ted still working there as well? Isn't he working as an agent or something? Joey Mercury, doesn't he run out sometimes when they do the run outs to the ring? So he outlasted them as well. Who would have thought that? Remember Joey took that ladder bump to the face. Remember?
And his face just went bloody. Yeah.
What was it? That was it New Year's Revolution or something? No, Armageddon. Wasn't it the ladder match?
I thought it was Money in the Bank or something. It could have been, yeah.
No, I thought it was. I thought maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was Armageddon. Remember, he didn't get the hands up to block it, and his face just swelled up. Remember?
Who was that? Was that Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy that gave that to him?
I think it was both.
Was it both?
Yeah, I think it was both. Remember, his face just swelled up like it was.
Oh, he looked like
his nose was smashed like mad. Just simple little thing like that. Yeah, Morrison just kept on being let go. I'd say Morrison in there. Would you agree, Ted? Would you say John Morrison had a hugely high opinion of himself? Do you think? Here's a question for you. Do you think if Morrison, the ladder to the mush was rough looking? Yeah, it was. Remember his face just inflated live on telly. Like, here's one for you. Morrison in his peak. if they booked Morrison the right way, and if could Morrison in the current product be world champion?
I would say
Question for everyone in the chat as well, if you're in the chat. Could John Morrison be world champion in WWE in the current climate?
but he
Would he
looks a
reach that
star.
level?
He does look a star, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know? And he always had a fabulous entrance when he came out with the slow mo and everything. Do you know?
That was very cool at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. He wasn't fantastic on the mic now, but you know, he's a fantastic.
Spot on, Ted. Spot on, Ted. That Eminem stuff was really good, wasn't it? When they'd roll out the red carpet and have the paparazzi and all.
Oh, and Melina and all that, yeah.
Yeah, Melina, Morrison, and Mercury. Yeah, it was very, very cool.
Do you think he could? Oh, what's this?
Lovely.
Do you think, Niall, John Morrison could be another version of Jeff Hardy?
John Morrison?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's a big win for action. Well done. Miz sounded like a champ as well. Crowd's happy. Brilliant. Must be a great feeling when you go back to your home country.
100%.
You know? And it's funny enough, you go back to your home country to have a match on SmackDown, you'd probably want to have it with Miz, wouldn't you? Because Miz will get the crowd roiled up.
And he put you over like $1 million as well.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Morrison had a big opinion of himself, but I don't think he would be world champion. I think he's a challenger, but just that I see in the US. Yeah, kind of. Not. Tend to agree. Looks $1 million though. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I was out for the day. Not a bother, Dave. Thanks for joining us. Make sure anyone, if you're in the chat, smash up the likes, will you? Smash up those likes. These boys have a tag team t-shirt. God.
I've said it before.
I do like those tag belts. I like the old school side, the way of those tag belts.
They remind me of the 80s and 90s tag belts, don't they?
Yeah. Heart Foundation and all, and Demolition and
I don't know where they're going with this, to be honest with you, between Royce Keys and Damian Priest.
I think so, yeah. I think they were very cool, though. Ring gear was awesome as well, wasn't it? Remember? Did you hear his interview with CVV? I did. Very strange to see him with a shaved head as well. I think he was on the Errol Helwani show as well, wasn't he? Didn't he do an interview on there as well, I think? And he had a shaved head as well. Very strange looking with the shaved head. Nah, Morrison would never be at the level of Jeff Hardy. Jeff couldn't talk for shit, but he is the it factor. Just something you have or don't. He always had zero fear of anything in the ring. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
John Morrison. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. Yeah. Tag titles are beautiful, aren't they, Ted? Yeah, they're really nice, aren't they?
Do you know, I'll go as far to say they're probably the nicest nicest belts in the company.
Definitely up there, all right. Definitely up there. What way do you think they're going to go with this guy?
As who? Sami Zayn?
No, Royce Keys. Yeah.
I don't know, because it's kind of going between Damian Priest and Solo, so it's like a mixed bag of things that they're throwing at him. I don't get this at all. Jeez. This needs to end with him, seriously.
He's heartbroken over Ciampa leaving, is he?
Major PTSD. Oh, there's your man.
Matt Cardona, folks, looking absolutely jacked. I love it. Looks that business, Matt Cardona, doesn't he?
What would you do with Matt Cardona? Would you put him in the tag team division or something like that when the tag teams come back?
I'd bring back that internet title that he used to walk around with.
Oh yeah, the internet title. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
You know, do some sort of like a social media title or something like that, and have them defend it like a TV title, but it's the social media one.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what you could do is you could have them like defending it on Facebook and X and stuff like that and all. You know, just
Imagine on YouTube and
yeah,
all.
yeah, just those kind of you can put on the YouTube channel, put on X, on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Like you know what I mean, TikTok. Do little things like that. That's his niche. He's cool at that stuff. You know,
Didn't he have a show or something back in the day on YouTube?
still does. Still does. He does the show with Brian Myers, doesn't he? Big into the
Yeah.
figure collecting and everything. You know. I think they will build him as a tag team for a while. Then they hope they can move him to IC and US. I'd say, yeah, show. I love this entrance.
So do I.
Ted, are you a fan of the entrance? You have to be a fan of this entrance, Ted.
Do you know what? If they're not going to make him a main eventer, at least put him in the fucking US scene or something like that.
Tell you now, who doesn't get used the way they should is Candice LeRae. Yeah, absolutely. She has a lot to offer. It's a shame for Damian Priest that his world heavyweight run didn't kind of work out.
No. But the thing is, like, he looks like a main eventer, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks the part.
Yeah. I wonder, though, if he is happy what he's doing at the moment.
Royce Keys versus Tama and Tala. Should be interesting. Be in there with a couple of big dudes. That's what you want. There's a lot of meat, a lot of beef in this ring coming up. World Cup 2026. There we go. Remember what happened, Joey Murphy? Yeah, we were just talking about it, Dave. Just talking about it. Smashed up in the mush. Nasty.
Oh, that was it, yeah. Sea Long Island. Yeah.
Story. Yeah, Keith. And it was really popular at the time, and then the company buried him with the Cena and Kane stuff, yeah.
Oh, was that when he was in the wheelchair and he got thrown off the stage?
What would you change about him, Ted, to put him in that main event thing? What's he missing for you as a main eventer, would you say? Has a decent look.
Connection with the fans.
Could be though.
Because he has a lot going for him. Like, you know, he has the look. I think he has the charisma as well. He's decent in the ring. I just think it's probably the connection with the fans. That's what I guess.
Maybe it's the company hasn't made him a big enough deal.
Yeah. Like, he's not young.
He doesn't quite you know, when we talk about Roman Reigns' aura, doesn't really have a kind of an aura about him, does he?
Do you not think so? If he was booked correctly, though, do you not think he would have a bit of an aura to him?
I don't think it's a booking thing. I think when you,
because if you look at Trick Williams there, he has it all. He has it in booking.
Yeah, but if you look at Trick Williams when he's working in the ring and stuff like that, he has a time when he's wrestling and he has a time where he stops to feed off the audience.
Yeah.
I think with Damian Priest, I think he goes out there and he wrestles his match, but he doesn't make that connection with the audience.
So his character development is not that strong, basically.
I just don't think he has that connection that when he goes out there and he stands in the ring.
Yeah.
You don't get that feeling from it. You know that feeling you get from a Reigns or even from a Trick or a Randy Orton where they can stop there, look to the crowd and feed it, that kind of way.
Yeah.
Don't know whether he has that or not. Now, I'm a big fan of him. I have to say.
Yeah, get up, Ella.
It is.
Oh, come here. Listen, if you ever forget the Smackdown show again, I'll drop kick you into next week. I'm only messing. Here, look. You'll have to get you 26 seconds to keep me up to speed. I haven't even been able to watch it. Good or bad?
Priest just came out.
Yeah, no, good so far. Priest just came out there. We had a very good match with Axiom and Miz, And the girls, Jade and Alexa, opened up the show with a really, really good match. The 6 girls got
Deadly.
involved in a bit of stuff. So yeah, all good so far.
Lovely.
Solid enough.
We'll be back on now in a second. Deadly.
Way
6 seconds.
better than what we expected anyway. So
Back in a minute.
not disappointed so far.
Not disappointed so far. That's a big statement, massive statement.
No.
I don't. Big statement for considering you've been an advocate of SmackDown not being that good, and you've been right.
Yeah.
The Danhausen stuff.
Do you know what it is as well, Ted? I think a character like Damian Priest, I think it's kind of a bit like Rey Mysterio. Not kind of like Rey Mysterio, but I think there's pockets around America where he goes, where you get that kind of Hispanic or Puerto Rican kind of crowd, and he's really, really over and really, really cool. Remember when they went down to Puerto Rico, the way they popped for him and stuff like that? And then I think they just don't build on it. So you go from Puerto Rico and the next thing you're in Washington, Seattle, and no one kind of cares, maybe, you know, that kind of way. So I don't know.
That's the SummerSlam match right there, isn't it?
100%.
Does Charlotte cost Rhea the belt on Sunday?
No, I don't think so. I heard you. I was listening in earlier on as much as I could, and I heard you saying you wouldn't be surprised if the belt went back on Jade. I don't know about that. I think it's going backwards as opposed to forwards.
Well, the problem that you have at the moment with the belt is the belt seems to be going around the same people all the time. Whereas my thinking was, if Charlotte was to cost Rhea the belt, they can go into a bit of a feud. They're both so big as stars, they don't necessarily need a title. And what it means then is Jade can possibly start feuding with other women on the roster.
Yeah.
And bring them into the title picture.
That.
Maybe go that way. I don't know. I was just thinking about it and I was thinking.
Feel that. And you know what? Ted is bang on here. I feel the exact same way about Priest. I think Priest is one of those guys, very generic, kind of draggy Undertaker kind of deal. I'll be back in 1 second. Have to go.
Nice little cameo. Thanks, Bren.
Yeah. He's my part-time girl. Shakita's been here on the Smackdown show. You've been off eating dry bread, Bren. Bren, we can see exactly what you're doing here now.
Sure, Keith here in the Smackdown. You've been not. Yeah, damn right. Do you know what, Ted? I swear to God, about 20 minutes before, I had 2 slices of dry bread and spread. Not even messing.
Tell you that belt display case is very dangerous. You can see everything.
As I wash it down.
Over there, baiting the head off those kids on the couch.
I was going mad there, yeah, because basically, for no reason at all, as soon as they see me going live, they were good as gold, and then all of a sudden, it's like, now Connor's he's acting like he plays for Liverpool. He's after hitting the deck for no reason. He wants the ref to get involved.
Now, Bren?
I'm only messing.
Here's my guy.
I think you're bang on about Solo. I love Solo Sikoa, but they need to allow him. They need to allow him to fly. They need to allow him to be that guy.
The MFT thing is going to hold him back a bit, hasn't it?
Big time. And by the way, I still stand by what I said. I don't care what kind of toys that Japan has. It looks stupid. Get rid of the face paint. Do you know what? I nearly said Hikushi there. Now that's a bit of a throwback, but they're not as bad as Hikushi. They're really bad Papa Shango cosplays, is what they look like. Terrible look.
I don't think necessarily
Papa Shango now.
I don't know whether it's terrible looking or whether WWE hasn't done a good enough story and given us the backstory to it to make it meaningful to the fans. Would that be fair?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you could argue that, but to me, it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. Like, you look in that ring now, right? Apart Solo, you've got 4 very boring characters as it stands right now. Like even Royce Keys, like again, it's the classic WWE. You either strike the iron when it's hot, you take too long, where it becomes irrelevant, and you make your way back to AEW. Absolutely horrendous.
How much worry have I concerned about that guy and what's happening? Like, how many shows do I have to come on here and go, WWE don't know how to book these guys. They get it wrong every single time. Every single time.
And it'd be so easy. And he's got charisma from what I can see. He's brilliant. He's got the look. He's got everything. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree, Ted. I agree. But now, like, we see that with a lot of guys. You know, it's not just like you look at this boy here, Royce Keys, who, you know, looks the business. He's a big hard hitter, you know, athletic, can move, can do a lot of stuff. So after walking out here now and like no reaction, zero reaction.
I don't think it's as bad as Ricky Saints though with him. You know, it's not Ricky.
I don't know, Keith. You know what? I think they're all kind of on the same level. You come out to no reaction. You come out to nothing. And like, I suppose Ricky Saints, he kind of, look, I say it every week, he looks like the actor that played The Rock in the Bio TV show, and that's terrible.
Do you know what it is? I'm not going to hold on against Ricky Saints at the moment because I think he's been very unfortunate with his timing of his call up, because the show he's been called up to has been pony.
Now you could argue that. But then, like, it's up to him to take advantage of the opportunity and make it good as well. Do you know what? I was thinking about this today, and it's something that you said, and you'll be happy to know it annoyed me, right? Because you said it, right?
Okay.
Right? And it was like, do you know what? You'll blame the OTC, so you have to blame Cody. You have to blame the guy carrying the title. I don't think that's correct. I think everybody involved, everybody that's been given a spotlight, everybody that's been given 5 seconds, like Chelsea Green says, you make the most of it. And I don't think everybody's been putting up the shift. So you can blame the QB1 solely. It's not just him. Now, like I said, you said that.
You can't have it both ways. You can't turn around because it's Cody Rhodes and like relinquish responsibility. But then when it's Raw, everyone shits all over Roman Reigns being a part-timer and this, that, and the other and all. And it's all Roman Reigns. So remember, it wasn't so long ago that Raw wasn't great either. And everyone was shitting on the same old stuff. Rollins, Reigns, these guys not. But Reigns was getting it hard.
Those were the days
when the bloodline is done. We should be finished with the bloodline. We need to move on from Roman Reigns. A certain guy that's sitting below me right now, this was the narrative on these podcasts. Like,
now, hang on a minute.
So then we switch to SmackDown, and SmackDown's in the gutter, and the guy with the shit neck tattoo gets resolved from all responsibility. Like, oh, it's not just him now. It's the MFTs, and it's this, and it's that, and it's the other. Can't do that. Can't have it both ways. I know you work in politics, but you can't have it both ways.
I'm not as high up as other wrestling personalities in this country. The one that's bringing WrestleMania to Ireland. I'm not as high up as that guy, but we're getting there. Big shout out to him, actually. But look, like I said, I take your point, right? But I was sitting there today. You should have seen me. I was like, I can't believe you said that. It was like when somebody insulted Homer, and about 2 days later, he's like, wait a minute. No, I'll tell Bren about the Cody belt. I see the Cody belts.
I was saying that we got the Cody belts in, but he was saying I should get one signed by Cody that even, what did he say, even QB1s get buttered or roll or something like that. Or something like that. Something to that effect.
Well, if you want, I can talk to him. I can talk to me mate Cody if you want. I'll just get on to me mate Cody. I have a few pictures with him, you know yourself.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you there, Ted. I like Solo a lot. As Jacob used to say, I love you, Solo. Yeah, 100%.
The only thing I don't like is the finisher. I can't suspend my disbelief. I couldn't do it with a MAGA. Niall, if me and Keith got into a fight, and I tried to hit you with a thumb, you kicked me head in, and I deserve it. And at some point, you have to kind of suspend your disbelief. You know what I mean? I can't suspend my disbelief with somebody hitting somebody with a thumb. Can't do it. Whereas if you hit me with with Cody's finisher, I mean, that's rough.
Okay. From someone who has spent many a night in a bar in Dublin City, You think it's more believable to hit someone with a Cody cutter in a bar than it is to hit someone with a thumb to the neck? And we're in a conversation here about suspending belief and disbelief and all this kind of
disbelief. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like Noel. If I went to hit somebody with a thumb, like.
But have you ever seen a guy go to punch someone and he just leaves his thumb out there and he connects with the thumb?
That's
it does happen.
Big Show do that. Big Show did that, didn't he?
No, but what I mean is, even in general, in a real fight, someone can go to throw a punch like that with their thumb sticking out and catch you with the thumb. And sometimes they might even break their thumb. I have never seen anyone in a bar hit a Cody cutter. Okay, I'm just saying.
That's because you go to the posh bars. I go to the bars. I go to the bars where the real down and dirty fighters come and you see.
No, but it's not that. But I don't think you can walk into a bar, start a row, and turn around to your man and go, "We're not really having a row here. You're actually my dance partner." So I'm going to leap off this and I'm going to catch you in a headlock and give you a cutter. Yeah. Remember, most of these guys, so a cutter means taking a blade out, like a Stanley or something.
Cutter means something different.
Yeah, maybe that's the case, Ted, with this guy, maybe. But then the problem when they do that, Ted, is they absolutely dilute him going forward, don't they? It's very hard sometimes to recover from that.
Just on what Ted said there, Noel, do you think paying your dues is a thing of the past? Like, do you think just give them the opportunity? Like, you paid your dues to the training, or do you think it still should be, or is a thing?
Well, there's no more territories anymore.
No, but I think if you would have been coming in from, say, rival promotions, let's say this guy was AEW and now he's WWE, as Ted said, they don't want to just slingshot him to the moon. You know what I mean? Because maybe then you've got Shay coming from AEW going, oh yeah, there's a guy, he went over there, he was champion, no problem. You know, so maybe there's a little bit of that. Now, if you had to set it in the McMahon era, I would say, yeah, 100%, because we've seen how he used to shill all over the WCW guys that were extremely talented.
Rough. And it destroyed the invasion angle.
Yeah, I would say in this case, maybe not so much. Maybe they're just being careful because, well, I probably think it's a different style. It's a different way of filming wrestling. I'd say you have to kind of figure out the WWE way of doing things, and I don't think AEW would be the same. So maybe it's just a bit of that as well. I don't know.
It was just interesting what he said.
And again, I suppose a lot of these guys come in and they think, well, you know, they think the audience, most of the audience is just going to know who Royce Keys are, where we know that there is a percentage of the audience out there that doesn't watch AEW. Or if they do watch it, maybe they're watching it for the ex-WWE guys like Punk and Daniel Bryan and Edge and Christian and guys like that. No. You know, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think Saints fell for that. Oh, here we go. My boy, my man, R-Truth. And he's not in the wrong city this time. He left. No. He landed in the right city. That has to be the. Yeah. Oh, that has to be the first time since the European tours in a while. I mean, Keith, are you okay?
Yeah, just the camera's a bit blurry there.
We can still see your beautiful face, and that's all that matters, Keith.
Yeah, I think most people, Ted, are of the same opinion. I think it's definitely a booking thing. It's not a talent thing with Cody. Cody's an exceptionally talented wrestler.
Was that in the Sugar Club, Ted? Because if you remember, I think it wasn't the Sugar Club. I was there as well. That's where that picture's from. And if you remember what Cody did after, he went and shook every single person's hand in the building.
Of course he did. The wedge of putting in his hand for a picture, like. Also, charged extra as well if you wanted the Brandy add-on picture. Just saying.
Come here. This match has ended. Yeah, I think it ended in a DQ. Pretty bad.
Let's sue him.
Aldous is real dapper, isn't he? He always looks the part, doesn't he? Big up, Daz. Hope you're good. What's the crack, Noel and panel? Do you think we get a curse on Sunday? Also, who's next for Seth after Braun, would you think? I don't know what's going to happen there now with this pivot into the tag situation. I've no idea. Jesus.
Oh my God. That was going to happen.
Fuck's sake.
Okay. We're about to turn it up a notch now, guys. We're about to turn it up a notch. Smash up the likes, folks.
Holy cow.
Smash up those likes.
I
I
wasn't
still
aware this
think
was
paying your
happening.
dues is needed. You
Wow.
need to show that you are there for the grind, that you don't want to be making your champ, and then 6 months later you give up because it's hard going.
So I guess that's the rule, but is there exceptions? Like, for example, if MJF came over to the WWE tomorrow, do you think he'd be paying his dues? I don't think so. I think they'd fire him to the moon. I'm not sure. It was cheap, Ted. I remember. She was
Do you want a
just
hot take?
Go on.
I think
Sound
if
like Daz
MJF, I think if MJF comes into WWE, I reckon he dies in the mid card.
Wow.
Oh.
That is a hot take.
Why do you think that?
Wow.
Do you think
Think
the
about
company's
it.
a bit too big for him?
I don't think the
don't think
company's
so.
a bit. I don't think the company's too big for him. I think he does really, really well in AEW because I think he's one of the few guys in there that's exceptional on the mic. I think his wrestling is decent. But think about it this way: is he any more than Trick Williams? Is he any more than a whole host of people you could mention in the mid card?
I mean,
I don't think MJF becomes world champion in WWE.
I hear what you're saying, and it is. But I just think he might be the, I don't know, the Steve Austin. Not the Steve Austin's a terrible example, actually.
It's a very terrible example.
Yeah, it's a bad example. But
Like, will I really go and upset people now?
You're sounding more and more like Daz, but yeah, go on.
He's the face of Velocity.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
think
mad.
about it this way. Hang on. Think about
disagree
it
with
this way. AEW Dynamite and Collision, whatever way you want to do it, both compete with NXT. They don't compete with SmackDown. They don't compete with Raw. So there's a gulf there.
Right. And I think to your argument as well, I think MJF, if he comes to WWE, he's not allowed to go as far on the promos as he is. He wouldn't be given the freedom, maybe. So,
What do you reckon, Natasha? Who is he clowning?
Baron Corbin.
Do you know what this could really end up being?
Go on.
And this is how they get around it. And then the likes of Brennan all doesn't get upset. Could be saying it.
No, I would be upset, Noel, because if he comes back then, I don't know. Oh, my God.
But it's the clown. It's not the original.
First of all, that would be hilarious. Hilarious. But Mr. John Cena would get a very strongly worded letter from me, from somebody who was down since day one with C Nation. I'd be like, there, John.
You can send any letter to John Cena you want, because John Cena would still be retired. This is his clown. So it's not John Cena. You know the way like Hulk Hogan and Terry Bollea weren't the same person?
I understand. This is Inception, what you're trying to do to me here, right? I've had a long day, right? So I'm very confused right now. I had a whole garden I had leveled out there earlier on.
Right, let's see what Ted wants to say about it. MJF struggles in WWE because they limit the sort of things he can say. He relies on being able to say anything he wants. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I think so. But I don't know. What a take, though. Seriously.
So does that describe his shortcomings then? Because you can't say whatever you want, then you struggle to get over.
I mean, it's an awful shame Dave isn't here, because Dave is our resident AEW guy. Awful shame.
I'm only doing it to check with people. I love MJF.
Oh yeah, adore MJF. But now that you've said it, good Lord. I don't think it's a
If
retirement
here, well,
match.
here's a question for you. If MJF comes in, who do you feud him with? Who
The
are you
Miz.
putting him in there against?
Straight away, the Miz. That's the first feud. And then the Miz obviously puts him over, because that's
Well, then
the
he'll die
comparison.
straight away. Then he'll die straight
But
away.
it depends on how what the Miz brings to it, though. But that's the
Okay,
comparison,
well,
though, isn't it?
here's a question for you, right?
What about Trick Williams?
Here's one for you. Prime peak Miz or prime peak MJF?
Miz.
So then you've answered my question then. So he is mid-card.
But what about Trick
I think
Williams?
the Miz
then?
deserve
Face
better, though.
Trick Williams at the start.
You think he deserved
No.
better? The Miz has done amazing. The Miz had an amazing career. The Miz hung in the middle of the Rock and Cena feud.
Yeah, but he was crapped on then. I seen him getting crapped on, and I don't think he deserved that. I think he carried it. That promo against Reigns and Cena in the ring that time, and what he said to Daniel Bryan, it was all correct. It was all spot on, and I think they should have done better with him. That's what I think.
Well, maybe they should have built on the real. They should have built on the realness of it.
For sure. And by the way, I agree with you. He's done significant. He's done amazing. He's got a house.
I mean, for a guy that started out in a cleaning cupboard, was banished from a locker room.
Leaps and bounds, incredible.
No.
But again, it's like I've been saying week on, week out. I would have preferred to see him have one more kind of really good run where he's allowed to say, just be himself.
Do you not think he's allowed to be himself? Do you not think what we're seeing at the moment is typical Miz? Just 2026?
No, I did this whole little balls thing. No, I'm not feeling it. Didn't like it. I think he should have been taken a bit more seriously as a result of a penis joke. Come on, he deserves better.
Do you know something? I think we're gonna have a real problem if we start taking Miz much more serious. I think he sits in that middle ground of I'm not kind of a heel, I'm not kind of a face, but I'm there to work with anyone who needs me at any particular time in whatever guise or wave I need it.
Yeah, and there's a few like you've said that about LA Knight before as well, and it's like LA Knight's the guy you slide in there as well. I don't know. I've been a Miz guy for a while, ever since the promos that he was cutting as IC champ, when he was with Curtis Axel and my homeboy Bo Dallas.
Dallas, Jesus, yeah.
Just for the record as well, LA Knight should never attempt a 619 again. Just saying.
No. No, what he did was a 613. He actually executed it perfectly when you.
I reckon I'd hit a 619 better than him. And I'm about as agile as a water buffalo.
Stop. Come here. I was just saying the other day, I put on one of my favorite t-shirts the other day, and let's just say it's getting a little bit snug. So I'm gonna need
That's why I get you 2XL.
100%.
There's a size for everyone in this world. I disagree with that though, Noel. I think they make him WWE champion. They would try everything they can with him, but I think in the end he wouldn't connect because he can't say whatever he wants. But then look, we've had Jericho come back at times as well, and Jericho hasn't necessarily been able to say whatever he wants, but still finds a way to connect and get the message across.
Yep. Although he made a big mistake.
The one thing I'd say about MJF as well is I think he's a very, very good wrestler, but I think he's a solid wrestler. I don't think there's an aura to it. You know what I mean? I don't think you go out and you look at MJF, and I think he's going to give you a 7 or an 8 out of 10 every time he goes out. But when do you see a 10? When has he dropped a 10 out of 10?
Don't think he has he?
I don't know. That's perspective, isn't it? Now, again, I don't have time to watch as much AEW as I'd like to. I'm kind of more of a clip guy. That's why Dave calls me the Fed guy. So I guess when you see the highlights, that's what happens. Chelsea Green. She's magic, isn't she?
Mm.
I love that.
Those two are great together.
NSYNC. Hold on, they mentioned NSYNC. Ah, they're not friends now.
Chelsea
This woman
Green
went
comes
bar.
alive on camera, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She comes
Completely.
alive on camera.
Like less than a month ago, had heart surgery. Unbelievable. Ah, here we go. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Niall's going for his
Listen to that reaction. Absolutely phenomenal. Bret
That's
Hart kind
piped
of.
in. That let's go was piped in. Give over, will you?
No.
Give
Hey,
over.
here, come here. That's piped in. They said "le" at the start. They said "le." Let's go. It was done in French.
Okay, look at all the fans on the
In
runway here,
Spanish.
on the walkway. They're all have their hands out, right? Watch when the camera pans back into the crowd. Look at all the rest of the crowd just sitting down, doing fuck all. Look. No one's doing nothing. Look. It's like they
Do you know
fucking
why?
paused it.
Where's
Look,
the where?
no one gives a shit.
No, it's. Do you know what? Where's the ride or dies? That's what I want to know. Wrestling fans are fickle these days, and that's what's happening. There's a lot of
This is
fickle stuff going on.
Barcelona.
Right?
They probably get a show every 5 years. They should be leaping around. All the lads with their hands out on the barrier all were given the free Sami Zayn shirts on the way in or something like that. And then when it pans back from that first or second row on the barrier, library levels. It's undeniable. It's undeniable, as your boy would say. He did take a hair.
He's easy to find. He's just hard to beat.
I think what would end up being happening is he'd be champion and they book him in a way that doesn't suit him and he'd leave. Well, lads, I'm back. What happened? It's been a solid enough show so far, but it's going to about take a nosedive now. So, yeah, but there you go.
Sami Zayn is coming out. He's going up against Matt Cardona.
They're all gone for food and toilet and everything else and all now.
We didn't know.
They get as excited with Tiffany and Chelsea Green on the screen, and then they roll out this chump.
And you should have heard the reaction. It was explosive.
Big up, would you? Yeah, what? The first row along the barriers? I pointed it out to you. You've seen it with your own eyes. Zero. Everyone just sitting in their seat. And then he came up, and what happened? He comes up the steps and does this to the crowd. And what did he do? About 4 lads in the crowd raised their hands.
That's just the
Roman Reigns only has to walk out and stand there, and they lose their shit. Doesn't even have to do anything.
Yeah,
horrific.
I don't know. I think
Reigns being the big troll tonight.
I'm not being a troll. I'm being legit.
Yeah.
I'm too legit to quit. That's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Aina, think about it this way. We just asked Bram, what do you reckon? Peak Miz at his peak or peak MJF? Who are you taking? I'm taking peak Miz all day and every single Sunday. No, it can't be Miz because it has to be a face for him to feud with. I'd say he had to come in and feud with Penta, beat him down on the mic, and then beat him for the title.
Or maybe Punk, because he talks an awful lot of shit about Punk.
I would go with Trick Williams. That's just me.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, I think when it does happen, it'll be probably too late anyway, because he's... And look, Noel, maybe that's why he's staying in AEW, because he probably knows. Yeah.
All it is.
This story is phenomenal. The mask versus mask story. Ludwig
Did you see Gunther bailed him out of jail?
Yeah, it's all magic. Him getting arrested is the best thing to happen to this feud. It's incredible. Everybody, he came, like imagine that, a German guy cosplaying it's incredible. And the Mexican crowd love him. I can't wait to have Chad Gable back and just pretend he's been out for like 2 years as if nothing happened. Can't wait. Chad Gable, he's got to be magic. I think.
Do you know what? Everyone's craving for these masks to go. And when they go, then what are we going to do? You'll have Chad Gable, you'll have Kaiser, you'll have the Creed brothers.
Well,
You'll
Coy's is
have
not losing
Tyler
the mask.
Bay. You'll have Pete Dunne. What are you going to deal with these 6 lads when these masks go?
Well, Coy's is
Everyone's
not.
saying, "Oh,
Triple
I'm
A.
jaded from these masks. I'm jaded from this El Grande stuff." What are they going to do with these guys?
Coy's is not losing the mask though. So I think Pete Dunne, Chad Gable, and who's the other lad?
Tyler Bay?
Yeah, Tyler Bay. So we know 2 of them are going to be released next year. So Chad Gable is going to be basically on his own.
Pete Dunne could be released, could he?
Those dry bed are killing me.
I don't know. It's important to have those boys there as well for that UK market and stuff like that, you know. And that's not because that's not the only reason they're there. They're both very, very good wrestlers as well. Cody and Gunther's a title match, not a Poxy retirement match. Sounds like a person who hasn't bothered their bollocks to watch the last few weeks. That's harsh. That's harsh, Anto. Anyone could just tune in, you know. Jesus Christ.
Look at that. Here, listen to the crowd. Let's go.
Yeah, have a look at the crowd there. Have a look at the crowd there now. Have a look. What's it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 14 people waving their hands out of what, about 15,000?
As somebody who's really good at numbers, I counted about 800 there. And I'm a fast counter, Niall.
You counted 800. You must have counted that whole side then, did you? You're in denial.
I'm a fast counter.
Ted says, yeah, but Jericho is one of the all-time greats. MJF isn't on Jericho's level. Very, very few are. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
One of the best of all time, Jericho is, hands down.
But people, Ted, people would make you believe he is. No, they said they were in sync, not in sync.
I got very excited there, Ted. I got very excited.
Ain't gonna lie. Johnny G to come out and box the head off Sammy. Sammy said Johnny wrestling earlier. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Bridge Shot. When did MJF drop a 10-10 match, you mean? I honestly don't think that has anything to do with having aura. Surely it's about drawing power. Matches don't draw.
True.
Shout.
Well, like when was like Hulk Hogan wasn't known for his 5-star matches either. You know what I mean?
Greatest of all time. You never watched them in Japan. You never watched them in Japan.
I did.
So.
I did. I seen them in Japan, but those
you need
matches
to go back.
don't matter.
You need to go back and watch them.
Those matches don't matter.
The matches don't matter.
They don't, though. Why would they? The one against the Warrior has much. Because the casual, like the one about, sorry, the one with the Warrior is much bigger. Everybody knows the Warrior.
Brand, wrestling's a journey, not a main event.
Where did you read that? Because that's genius. That's genius, that is. I'm going to use that.
Just got it off X.
It's deadly. I'm going to use that. I'm going to pretend.
Yes, it is.
That's Zero Cola by Tesco's. As you'll note here, it's got a new brand logo, but it's just as delicious.
Brent, do you not like the Pepsi or the Coke or anything like that stuff? Out of curiosity.
I don't mind them. They're all right.
Miz is a great mid-carder, but MJF worked better as a big champ.
In a smaller company, in a much smaller company, with all due respect. Like, yeah, of course. I would have worked probably as good in AEW. You know what I mean? It's easy to say he was a better champion in the Indies. Hey, Dave. We'll see if he's watching now. If he's watched the back, I'll get a text message tomorrow morning. Call me every name under the sun.
You haven't said hello to your your number one fan, by the way, ain't it?
Miz, ain't it? Brilliant. How's it going? Ain't it? All good? Are you enjoying SmackDown so far? How was the walk? What do you think of Sammy?
That's a shout, isn't it? That's a shout.
He should have been. And you know what? We all thought he was Kurt Angle's son, didn't we? We were all like, oh, it has to be him, hook, line, and sinker. And then WWE does what WWE does.
They should have reformed Team Angle with him just as the manager, like in a kind of a solo role.
And
like in a Heyman role.
100%. Well, this is the thing. The Creed brothers are phenomenal. You want to rebuild the tag team division, you bring them back and you put them on top of it. Phenomenal. By the way, this match is
they probably do that Enzo and Cass. I think they put them at the top.
This match is very good so far. Full credit to Sami Zayn here. He's putting on a barn burner. Matt Cardona, fair play to you, keeping up with one of the best. Really good match.
Sammy at the moment is a poxball.
Who said that?
The crowd is shocking.
That's a really good show. And that they are, though, Niall. They are. Now, again, I've only come in the last 20 minutes. And, you know, as European crowds are rated and as European crowds go, this crowd has been pretty dead.
Got to give them something to cheer about.
Are you asking, would I rather eat all of these sweets or meet Chris Jericho again? I'd probably rather sit down with Chris Jericho because these are going to make me not fit into my Chris Jericho t-shirt, which is already the case. That Sexy Beast t-shirt is a little bit too snug on me. Let's just say I'm not a sexy beast on it. Cardona to win? I don't know. Under what circumstances does he win? How does he win? Cardona has... I don't think he's won a match either.
I hate the way they take breaks in the middle of matches.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're in Canada or America, my understanding is like there's actual epoxy ads on. It's
no,
like, hey.
But I mean take breaks in the middle of matches. So in the middle of a match here, you have Matt Cardona sending Sami Zayn to the outside. And then sometimes you come back off the break and Sami Zayn and suplexing Cardona for a win or something.
It's terrible, isn't it?
You know what I mean? It's just jarring, like, you know what I mean? Just do the ads outside of the matches. Just let us watch the matches.
100%. You're dead right.
It's like, you know, when they do those dating shows and reality shows on American TV and they go, like, so Jennifer, which one of these three guys did you pick? And then it goes off to an ad for Wayfair and Home Depot and all this kind of shit. And then it comes back and goes, well, actually, I picked a lad on the end who's a cross-dresser. His name is Mark. And you're just there going, what the hell is going on here? This is what I waited for. So jarring.
But that American TV, anybody that's been to America and that's watched TV, they know that when it starts, it has the intro and then a break, and then it comes on. You imagine
if you're watching a UFC match, and your man has him on the ground and he's grounding, dropping elbows on him, right? Goes to an ad, and then you come back and the other lad's down on top choking the other guy out who was grounding and pounding him. Then I go, what the hell happened there? Like
murder.
Like it's a nightmare, like, you know what I mean? Or imagine in a boxing match. Imagine news like the other day was lighting your man Rico Verhoeven, and he was lighting him up in the corner in the 11th round, and the next thing it goes for a break, and he comes back and he's lying on his back knocked out.
Is this a reflection on the wrestling fan base, though, in that we just lie down and we take it? Like, do you know what I mean? We haven't complained about it enough. We haven't pushed back about it. Whereas if that happened in UFC, that fan base
they've had a lot of pushback, didn't they, originally? Because remember, they were obliterating us with ads at one stage.
Well, didn't Triple H say that he's going to be fixing that in the future? Or they're looking to fix it?
No, I think somebody said it to him. It was Ice Cube's son that said it to him, wasn't it? And he said, he came back and he said, well, I mean, we're looking at it, but I can't promise that.
Ted, stop being that guy or I'll start bigging up Bret Hart on you. You get real upset. I meant brutal, it's not brutal. Love it, Anto. See what I mean? You come back, Martin. Oh, Bren loves the Coke, just not the cola version.
That's an accusation.
Miz is like a mid-card version of Cena, stuck around long enough to be considered a legend. If he was only around for like 5 years, people wouldn't remember him now. Did well to stick around though, Ripshot, didn't he, though? With some of the stuff that was thrown at him. And made it work. Like, you think a lot of the stuff that was thrown at him, even the Shane O'Mac stuff and all that, made it work.
100%. He made it all.
His walk was great.
His walk was great.
Yeah. Make sure, folks, you're hitting up Ripshot there and subscribing to his channel as well, folks. Anyone else as well who has channels as well, make sure you drop them in there, folks. Spread the love. Ripshot channel, real kill.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Aina, he wasn't aware you went on the walk because you went on the walk and then he came into it.
I was trying to live.
these part timers ain't it, from the Smackdown Watchalong. They check in and they check out as quick as that,
Yeah, how's Dave? All right, Sean. How's the other Sean?
Sammy at the moment is a pox bottle.
I mean, I think he's doing stellar work. That's like your opinion on Jake Paul.
Stellar work.
Phenomenal.
Just stop. Please, what do you mean stellar work here? Like how far does this show have to drop? Sami Zayn is doing stellar work.
Yep. Entrance is deadly. Never really has a bad match. Always puts on a good. You want to talk about? You know what? You know what's going to happen, right? And it comes down to the same thing. In about 10 years' time, when we're saying goodbye to him, we're on the pod. You'll all be talking about how great he is. You'll all be. He was great. Now he was very.
January the 1st, 2026. Yeah, since January the 1st, 2026. Give me your Sami Zayn's top 3 moments.
Well, first of all, that gingerbread man stuff was stellar, right?
Okay,
right?
There you go. Yeah.
You really are a troll here now. Come on.
Well, I'm not a troll, but what'll happen is, right? Because
stop being one of these pretend fans.
I'm not a pretend fan.
You're
you know
that
when you put me on the spot, my brain goes splat. So there will be receipts for this. I will come back.
Come on, give it 3. Ref. Just count it anyway.
Just count
the modern day Brooklyn Brawler isn't winning this.
How many Sami Zayn t-shirts do you own?
0.
0. Well, you know this because you're my t-shirt supplier. That's not fair. That's where I got this Razor Ramon t-shirt, by the way. Quality. Wrestling Mania. Look at this.
That's
genuinely, it's one of the best t-shirts. I seen it and I was like, hook, line, and sinker. One of the best t-shirts I own. Incredible.
Do you remember when it came in when I messaged you?
Yes. I was a very, 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 very happy camper. Bran Cardona beats the hell out of Sammy. Possibly.
Bran, here's a question for you. Did you like him as Razor Ramon or Scott Hall?
Both. Razor Ramon was phenomenal. I remember Razor Ramon. No, I think they're one and the same.
Are they that much different? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, they're one and the same. Like you look at his work in the WWF, some of the best work. That ladder match. Remember, he's part of that revolutionary match. There you go.
Here, what we've witnessed here right now, right, is Montreal screw job levels here. This is what we just witnessed there.
He just beat a modern day jobber. I'm sorry to Matt Cardona, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. By the way. But that's his role. He goes in there and he gets beaten.
Up Sami Zayn and call him Matt Cardona the modern day jobber.
I called him modern day Brooklyn Brawler a few minutes ago. Unfortunately, and I think Cardona's time has passed, but he definitely doesn't deserve a losing streak, the one that he's on. But then I guess somebody has to lose. Lads, I don't like what WWE have done to Nathan Frazier. He is so good technically. What do you think?
Shout.
Yeah, 100%.
Shout. The Yanks having a fucking clue how to watch TV. Love their ads, the daft cunts.
I said you could be watching something and then have you had an accident at work? You know what I mean? It's mental.
Or getting diabetes or something like that. That's what most
that was last night. It was a tables match, wasn't it, Anto, as well? I think it was a tables match they were saying.
I think the only way I actually think Cody's losing tomorrow night.
Lads, what do you make of this King of the Ring? Do you think they should go back to a pay-per-view again of its own or get rid of from the whole Crown Jewel thing? So I wouldn't mind if it went back to the pay-per-view again.
How many pay-per-views are there in a year so far? Like as it stands.
But what's next after this?
Like I think.
Do you know what the problem is? The problem with it is now it's just a kind of a trophy match. There's no meaning to it.
I loved it in the past. In the day.
Yeah, but what I mean in the past when you won King of the Ring, it meant something. You could build on it. It was a it was a pathway to something bigger and stuff like that. Now it's just another diamond encrusted crown that gets put on people's heads. Like you think about last year's 2 winners, King of the Ring. What have they done with them?
Well, it was Stephanie McCurr, and it was who was the other one? Seth, was it? Was it Seth? Was it?
The fact that we can't. I'll be honest with you. You asked me that, and I'm like, who was King of the Ring last year?
Exactly.
No, you're dead right. You're dead right.
Bret Hart is a mid-card that is now bigging him up. Love it.
I think that's mad.
Maybe you could climb upper mid-card.
I can't remember who it was last year, to be honest with you, the men's King of the Ring.
I think it was it Seth?
No. Who was King of the Ring last year?
I thought it was Seth. Folks, if you know in the chat, who won King of the Ring last year? Was it Seth Rollins?
Somebody Google it.
Or was it Cody? Was it Cody and Liv?
No, it was
they won the crown.
Stephanie McCurr won it last year.
They won the Crown Jewel champs a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, and they got the ring things and all. Yeah.
Oh, no, I could be wrong. Yeah, no, that was the ring things I'm thinking of. Sorry, yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, I got that wrong.
But to Niall's point, like you're not talking about making a pay-per-view of it, and we're Googling who was King of the Ring just last year.
You think about the greats who were
Cody Rhodes,
the Harley races. Yeah, Cody Rhodes. And
who was the women's one? Was it Nia Jax then or something?
No, I don't think so. Was it? Might have been.
It was Nia Jax.
Was it?
There you go.
Yeah, it was. I think
so. Two pillars of building an absolute pay-per-view around.
Okay, listen, come here. It was Jade Cargill last year. So there you go.
Does the John Cena Classic, is it even going to happen? Do we think this might melt away?
At the end of the year, that's what they're saying.
The reaction's been really poor, hasn't
it? People have probably forgotten about it.
No bother, Sean. All good, brother. All good.
Nice one, Sean.
I'll be expecting 15 videos and 20 shorts in my WhatsApp group when I come off this stuff. Ain't getting off that easy. Mr. Reed is looking luxuriant.
Thanks, Sean. Wish you were here. Love you.
Niall, they check in and check out. Wouldn't blame them. Smackdown Motel. How have you been finding the episode? Crowd have been great, but the episode has been all right. Could seriously deal without the third hour. It started out pretty strong. Yeah, the crowd have kind of been in and out of it a little bit. They started off strong for the first 2 matches. Obviously, the first match they're always going to be up for, and then obviously putting Axiom out there as he's the hometown hero really helped a lot. I'm so disappointed in how Shinsuke Nakamura has turned out. I was such a huge fan.
It's really sad, isn't it?
It's very jarring with him and Tama Tonga now at this point.
Anyone involved in his creative side of things should be fired immediately.
But the thing about it is, it's one of these things as well that just went on and on and on and on. And
then, didn't.
And now we're here. Well,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you're dead right. But yeah, no, I think they should do away. We've had the discussion before. They should do away with the third hour. They're not going to, though.
They make so much money out of it.
I love this. One of the Seans is still trying to figure out how to use a mic. Last time I seen him, he sounded like he was in a well. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, it's really good, ain't it? Isn't it? It's really good. Some cool stuff in there. Absolutely, folks. If you get a chance, anyone listen, make sure you're smashing up the likes as well. But if you are, get over and check out Ripshot's channel. It's quality.
And he always has the best takes as well.
You will not be disappointed.
Oh.
Mac K or O.
Sean Mac or Sean O, basically.
Yeah. I like Sammy, but they didn't pull the trigger on him when he had the chance. When was the optimum time, Ted? Back end of the bloodline when he was the honorary use?
Lads, why are they showing New York? Oh, that's why.
Oh, the Fanatics Fest, yeah.
You know who's interrupting that, don't you?
We can only pray. I don't know the one that loves the Bellas.
That's Sean O. That's Sean O.
The one that loves the Bellas.
And I love the way Aina come in and said, "Yep, that's all." Keeping Poxbottle alive for Brent's Hills. Jesus.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if your claim to fame is you're the one that loves the Bellas? If you're a wrestling fan, Sean O. Make sure, folks. Sean O's women's show went up today as well, folks. So if you get a chance, drop over there, take a look, and I'll give it a like and a share as well, if you could, please.
There's a new lovely little thumbnail as well for it. There's going to be a new one again next week. He's special, isn't he?
He's savage, he is.
And even the little yachty guy, the boat guy, really good lately. Really good. Look at him.
He's nearly at the verge of giving up music, isn't he, at this stage? He's just going full-time wrestling. Look at those Don King sunglasses.
Rumor has it he's been training in the training facilities in WWE, for want of better words.
You can see the way he's taking some of those hits. Champ.
Do you think he'd be a WWE champ next year?
Who? Williams. Little Bo?
No, Trick Williams.
Oh, Jesus. So I was like, that's a bit far, isn't it? You know what I mean?
He should jump the boat there.
Will Trick Williams be champ next year? Probably. 2 years has to be. The Brock t-shirts.
Are you happy so far with the US? Is it working for you?
I would like him to be facing Carmelo Hayes, but I am happy that he's a champ, though.
Well, you're going to get that now, aren't you? That's the way it's going, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's always a film.
Yeah.
He did, Sharon, he did. Talking about how to ruin a good night watching SmackDown.
I did say, look, if people just listen to me a bit more, I tell you, Razor's Edge is such an underrated finisher. Quality finisher. Priest does it, though, doesn't he? That's Priest's finisher. And they call it the Razor's Edge to their credit. Do you ever get Razor's Edged on a bouncy castle?
No.
Me neither. No, me neither, yeah. I was just wondering.
Very few men on this planet be picking me up for a Razor's Edge, just saying. I'd sit down on it as well. It's not good psychology to be doing that to a guy my size. Imagine giving Vader a Razor's Edge.
Jeez.
Sorry. Jeez. The other Sean hates women's wrestling from memory.
No, Keith hates women's wrestling.
No, I don't.
The indie god.
His dad had that massive TV show? I didn't know that.
The crowd have woken up now.
Very, very similar to how they cheered for Sammy, actually. I like this. Let's talk about it. He's so cool, isn't he? I know you mentioned earlier on, but our mate Jason McIntyre gave him a jersey.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was class.
Friend of the shows.
That's right. That's so. So look, one minute we're hanging and banging with the legends of the Premier League era. The next minute we're dishing out belts to up and coming hip hop artists at Forbidden Fruit and all. the life of a podcast or shop owner in a week. You know what I mean? It's all good, isn't it?
That's
what else would we be doing? Haven't been huge on Cardona since he came back, but calling him Brooklyn Brawler is vile, Bram.
Why?
You want to be careful, Sean. You trigger him on the ECW stuff, Sean, if you're not careful.
But why would that be vile, Sean? Am I wrong? You know what I mean?
Went as far as to bury the Attitude Era the other day with this series of episodes coming up.
Attitude
Absolutely
Era coming
buried it.
soon.
Acting like the birth of a glove wasn't important. King of the Ring should be a pay-per-view, and it should be the whole pay-per-view. You wrestle the entire tournament. Yes, absolutely.
That's
One
the way
night
to do it, isn't
tournament,
it?
start to finish. Yeah, 100%. About time people started earning their crust in this company, isn't it? Again, getting off light the air these days. Lads, who you got for King of the Ring? I want Sammy to win. Oh, God, ain't it?
Yes.
Why?
I think Sammy is in with a shoe.
Little Yachty could be literally Don King's son right now.
Without the
Those
grey
glasses are insanely Don King. Well, you would assume the son doesn't have grey hair.
Well,
That's definitely what he's going for, though, isn't he? It's definitely what he's going for.
This lad borrowing Rick Steiner's leather jacket.
There you go. You asked, Keith. Your wishes, their commands.
I think this would be savage.
Well, at least this week the crowd recognised him. He came out last week
Thank
and
God.
you could have popped a pin in a balloon.
Which is very sad.
I think I'd definitely LA Knight. I'd go with LA Knight, ain't it? Not Sami Zayn. There it is. A little boat man. Little boat man. Big up Bonkers. Hope you're good, brother. King Sammy, King Oba, King Joe Hendry, King Jacob. They're all kings, aren't they, Bonkers?
My only issue here is that Ricky Saints is part of this, and I don't want him to be.
It was a real
he's only
crappy part of the match last week. Ricky Saints, it was a real just crappy part of the match last week.
I didn't like it.
Brought it right down.
We're nearly in June and we're in Barcelona, and this lad's going around with a big white fleece on him. What's the story here?
Yeah, but he can pull it off, though, Niall. That's the thing.
Now, this is what we were talking about earlier. This is what Damian Priest doesn't do.
Yeah.
These little things to connect with the audience.
Yeah.
It was Cody, yeah.
Mellow. Mellow. He's right.
Shout out. You'd be upsetting Sean O. Johnny G, one of Sean O's all-time favourites.
Oh.
Now look at this.
Was king of yeah. Everyone looking around going, who's this guy?
I feel bad about this. I don't know why. I just feel bad about this. He's got a mountain to climb.
Do you know what? Him and JD McDonough make a great tag team.
I don't really. I'm rooting for him, but it's just hard.
He just shouldn't be a part of this, to be honest with you.
He shouldn't have left NXT. He wasn't ready.
I think they're trying to protect him a little bit. They know the last couple of weeks it hasn't hit its straps. He's kind of a bit like when Austin Theory was struggling, wasn't
he? Yeah. But I actually
can look at damn bobblehead. They're obsessed with bobbleheads. Siamese twins.
I'm short kings as well. I'm a short king. So are you, Keith. You're short kings. Oh! He just got pimp slapped.
Oh, are we getting a match?
We are.
No, we
Carmelo
can't
against
be.
Ricky Saints.
We can't be. This lad's in a set of cowboy boots.
Are we surprised he doesn't have a match at Clash?
No, it's Carmelo versus Ricky Saints, I assume.
No, Trick Williams, I mean.
Not really.
Yeah, there you go.
There he is.
WWE.
There he is. Now getting away from Cena again. Look. Now getting away from.
For Stamboy, he'll never wrestle again.
What did he say?
I wonder what the WWE thing costs.
By the time the Royal Rumble rolls around, you'll have forgotten about me. Is that what the great man said?
We see him every poxy month now.
Since he fucking retired, he hasn't been off our screens.
You guys are lucky he's on our screens. We don't deserve John Cena, but we get John Cena.
Hosted Mania, the figurehead for WWE Club, the John Cena Classic. As a matter of fact, we've probably got more John Cena now than we ever got.
Shelbourne just went 1-0 up against Galway. Anyway,
did your buddy just update you?
No, I have it on the app, didn't I? The one of those app thingies updates me with the shells, if you will. Heroes in a half shells.
Turtle power.
Jay Cargill, yeah, Jay Cargill. Jay Cargill was the last Queen of the Ring yet. Yeah, that's weird. Remember, she beat Asuka yet. Shout.
So who do you think they're going to give it to this time around?
I don't think that's going to be clear until after this weekend anyway. I think that's when the focus is going to be. We have a better idea of the matches. We'll see the direction that they're going in, because remember, we're dealing with WikiLeaks Wrestling Entertainment. That's what we're dealing with. So we'll pretty much know a few weeks before.
Or next
week. When is the King of the Ring?
Great big question. The qualifying matches are starting next week. And then it accumulates then at SummerSlam, I think, isn't it?
No, you get a title match at SummerSlam.
Would it be a stretch to show Chad Gable?
You see, Niall, that would be perfect. No. Screw LA Knight. Chad Gable is the guy to do it, but will they do it? Absolutely not. Like, imagine how
because they don't do it as a proper pay-per-view and build from it. They win it and it means nothing. Where's the world title match and the coronation? Yeah.
Like, imagine Chad Gable, the arrogance, the delusion.
The legacy of the King of the Ring and stuff like that as well. You know what I mean? It should be. It's like when we talk about some of these pay-per-views like Backlash and stuff like that, and the legacy of them, and then they don't churn out what we'd really want and stuff like that. If you think of the King of the Ring, you think of Harley Race and Owen Hart, Harley Race, Haku,
Billy Gunn, Mabel,
some of the
legends.
Sorry.
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock wasn't King of the Ring, was he?
No, it was Billy Gunn.
Why did you say Ken Shamrock then?
I don't know.
Right, lads. No, I meant for SmackDown, not the live. This is class.
Brock Lesnar was King of the Ring.
He was, wasn't he? Very good.
Yeah.
Ribshot, who'd y'all put on your wrestling Mount Rushmore?
The amount of times we talk about that, and it's a great question, but it's just impossible. Ribshot, my Mount Rushmore probably changes every few months. Do you know what I mean? I guess the core is still the same. You got Hogan, Cena, they're definite, and then it can fluctuate.
Sami Zayn, the Wyatt Six, Ron Cena.
There's not enough mountains. There's not enough mountains for my Rushmore.
Cody Rhodes would be on yours.
Not yet. Not yet.
Really? No.
Well, he's in his prime. But Hogan
think- you
and
think-
Cena are
you think-
non-negotiables.
You think Cody Rhodes will make it? Your Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore.
I think
Who'd
so.
you take off? Who's he replacing?
But like at the moment, I can only think of two: Hogan and Cena. They're non-negotiables. Hogan and Cena. That's it.
So who's your 4 at the
See,
moment?
they're not on mine, Bren.
That doesn't make
I
sense,
know.
then, Keith. So
no,
Hogan,
it
Cena.
does. He's an Undertaker fan. Of course, it makes sense.
I wouldn't put the Undertaker on it either.
Yeah, but he has them. He just probably has 4 Undertakers on it.
No.
Undertaker, Big Evil,
No.
Fake
Brothers of Destruction,
Undertaker.
Ministry,
No,
Fake Undertaker from SummerSlam.
Shawn
Leslie
Michaels.
Nielsen.
Undertaker, Mordecai, Paul Bearer.
Look, off the top of my head, it's got to be, for me, it's Hogan, Piper, Dusty, and
Flair.
Cena. No, Cena.
Not
That's
even
what it is now.
close.
Okay, so Hogan, Piper, Dusty, and Flair. Is it?
And Cena.
Or Cena. Sorry, Cena, yeah. Okay.
At the moment.
So who comes off for Cody Rhodes in the future? Who are you taking off from those 4 and replacing them with Cody Rhodes and actually keeping a fucking straight face? Go on.
Well, you shouldn't have said that because you knew it would have set me off. You knew it was going to set me off. You can't say keep a straight face. It's like if I looked at somebody and said don't laugh, they're going to bleed and laugh. Except people that can keep a straight face. Who do I take off? I mean, it's a hard question to answer. Like like next week it could be I might take off. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Maybe I bring some builders in and we
What do
extend
you mean
it.
next week? He's hardly going to reach fucking Mount Rushmore levels in the next 7 days, is he?
But I'm just giving an example of how it changes.
But you're predicting that one day Cody Rhodes, when he retires, will enter your Mount Rushmore.
I think so.
Okay, so who are you taking off?
I don't
Who
know yet.
comes off for Cody Rhodes?
I'll let you know. I will
Would
let
you
you
put
know.
Roman Reigns in there?
No, I wouldn't put Reigns in there. Actually, Reigns would never, ever go in there.
See?
Really?
See what I mean? See what I mean?
He wouldn't.
When Raw's not going well, see what I mean?
Well, look, Raw's been shit the last one.
But in
No, it
fairness,
hasn't.
though, Bran, in fairness,
Raw's been
Roman's had a
carrying
better
the product
career.
the last while.
Roman's had a better career than Cody.
Has he?
He has.
How many companies has he been successful in? Just
Well,
wonder.
that doesn't matter. He's
Oh,
had
it
a better
does matter.
career over.
It does
How
matter.
many companies has he been successful?
I know you're gonna go
coming
straight to
from
John
the
Cena.
Fed guy. Coming from the Fed guy.
But you're gonna go straight to John Cena, aren't you?
This lad didn't realize wrestling rings existed outside of SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Jesus
I did.
Christ.
I went to WCW in '93.
Steve Austin, Taker, John Cena, and Okada. Nice, ain't it?
I put Eddie Guerrero in mine.
Anyone else putting in? Anyone else?
Do you know
putting
what?
in there?
Like that's such a wise take for Mania. Like honestly, like his wrestling knowledge is massive. Like
What did I say to you the other day after I met him? I said for a young kid, I've never seen him to have some really good takes on wrestling.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. And shot straight back at your rib shot.
I thought on our fake news, I'll be on Sunday unless I have an emergency holiday. An emergency holiday?
That's more for Sean O, an emergency holiday.
Sean O on a Sean O works his arse off. Sean O was the real Sean Reigns. Sean 1-1. Sean O is working really hard on the women's show, as we know. That's been released today. Noel said it earlier on. Oh, less of this lovey-dovey stuff in the chat. There's about man. Anto, I don't seriously. I'm just not in touch. I'm not in touch. I never want to see Travis Scott anywhere near the WWE again, ever.
I don't want to be honest with you, Brent.
No, I don't want to see him near the WWE ring. I don't even want to see him on my telly.
I was talking to your man from that band today when he was in the shop, and I was saying it's
Travis.
amazing how. Yeah, I was saying it's the other guy. It's Els who was in, not Travis. And it was interesting. He was saying it's mad how the celebrities have moved over into WWE and into the wrestling circle now. And I said, yeah, the likes of Logan Paul's doing really well. I said Bob Bunny has done really, really well. I said Little Yachty's doing really, really well. And he said, oh yeah, and Travis Scott. And I said, not so well.
No, I don't accept
think
Travis Scott.
Logan Paul's been the best one out of them all, hasn't he?
Of course,
He's
hands
done
down. Nobody's ever
He's
transitioned like
done
Logan
very
Paul,
well.
I don't think.
If everyone listened to Brennan a bit more, the world would be a better place. As long as you don't ask him about it.
Oh, hang on. Keep that comment up for a sec, please. Do you know what? Absolutely. I totally agree with you. If only there was an ECW expert that showed me the way on a weekly show on this channel. I would love that. I would not only tune in every week, I would be on it, and I would learn so much. There's the challenge. The challenge is laid down now, Sean.
Make it a better place.
Don't bring that up.
You and me and the entire human race.
We're 27 days away from his anniversary. Thanks, guys.
No, you're 27 days away from his anniversary. I'm 27 days away from the end of June.
Oh, Lord.
Did you never like MJ, did you, Niall? You're not a fan of his?
What? Sorry? What did you just say
He's
there?
a big... No, he's a big Jackson fan. He's going to show you something special now.
What, Jackson 5, is it?
No spoilers. I'll let him show you. No spoilers. Absolutely phenomenal.
That is lovely.
You don't think I'm a Michael Jackson fan?
No, it's curious.
Absolutely. Now, not at brand levels. Like, I do love a good dirty documentary as well. Just saying.
I can here. Don't even get me started on that. That Netflix documentary coming out. Hey, they better count their days. I can't even cancel because the epoxy WWE's on it. But as soon as WWE leaves or they get kicked off, Netflix is so getting cancelled.
Let's go. Fire stick. I can't cancel Netflix. Jesus, talking about a brother. About time.
And
my personal one is Hogan, Austin, Brett, and Sean. But looking at what Rushmore actually is, I go with Frank Gotch. Nice. My personal one, Hogan, Austin, Brett, and Sean. Interesting.
I think Stone Cold should be on that for sure.
I think it's nearly time during the summer we ran another Mount Rushmore series. And we could do Mount Rushmores of the different titles and stuff like that and the different eras now.
I'd be up for that.
Okada is class, and he ain't it. Did you like it the other night? The match the other night with Takeshita was Okada levels, I would say. It's been a struggle to get there the last couple of years since he moved to AEW, but we've seen it's still in there when he wanted.
Jesus, sorry, Noel. Sorry. That fucking sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That oh my lord, Carmelo just minced him. It was quality. We need Sammy versus Cody. What a quality match that would be. Probably match of the year.
Horrific. Wouldn't draw a dime. This sort of creativity is, thank God, it's on Netflix levels.
I remember talking to you in 1993, Noel, and you said Steve Austin would never draw a dime anywhere he goes. And I said, just you wait. Who was right in the end of that?
Steve Austin's star power was such a short-lived thing, really, wasn't it, when you think about it?
Well, it was only 5 years,
yeah. And if you think about how incredible that actually is, well, actually, now he's going to have to go on the Mount Rushmore, isn't he?
Yeah, but now you can just whip him off next week when Cody enters it, so...
Would you put a rock on
it? I think it's so subjective. You're gonna need about 4 or 5 Mount Rushmores. It's too subjective, honestly. You need to put him in different states.
If you're talking about mic work, he's definitely on it.
He's probably the greatest speaker of all time.
Along with
The Rock.
Who?
The Rock, I think. I think he was
Stone
amazing.
Cold.
No, The Rock. I thought The Rock
Oh.
as a speaker, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Those rock concerts, everything. Now, look, that's subjective as well.
Well, he's up there with Ric Flair and all that.
Oh, come on. Don Mack, you will be missed on Tuesday. A double count out? A double count out is what's happening?
They're just after Robin Mello here. This is Montreal again.
Are they on crack?
He was actually in under the rope. He's after opening up his neck as well. Or is he beginning to get the Cody tattoo, is he?
Now, this is absolutely horrendous. And look, I guess the logic is let's try protect the two of them. This is stupid. Imagine paying 500 quid for a front row seat and then you get a double count out included in that. Absolutely horrendous. I guess double count outs have to happen sometime, but man, save it for a velocity or something.
Save it for a velocity.
Ricky Saints is in big trouble. He is a massive mountain to climb. He's not making that connection.
You know you give him, just give him the speed title. Done.
Do you not? No, Keith. The speed title needs to die.
Dom. How about Dom for the King of the Ring?
That would be beautiful.
What did we make of Dom the other day, talking about how creative are letting him down and they've nothing for him and all this kind of thing?
I think he's pissed off. Because I mentioned that to you last week on the show. They're doing nothing with him.
Is it legit or is it just Dom being Dom?
I think it's legit.
And that's why Dom is amazing, because we don't know. And let's just imagine for a minute, he is being legit. He doesn't care. He's one of the hottest agents in the world. I don't think that was Sean Mack going for the piss breaks.
No,
I think that was Keith.
What?
I think, like, he's talking about piss breaks during women's matches, and I think he's alluded to when we had said that back in the Bella, we had said about the Bellas that they're piss breaks, you know?
Well, yeah, that's the only
there I am. Look, there I am. Right up there in that very far corner under that curse sign.
I thought you were comparing yourself to Obafemi again.
No, I'm a way better dancer. I'm a way better mover and a better rhythm.
Interlude, memento mori. Nobody does production like WWE.
There's actually very good production here.
Phenomenal.
One part of me is very upset that he actually hasn't retired, because it was quite the moment at the time. It's like someone reached down into my box of WrestleMania 42 memories in my heart and pulled it back up out through my mouth and said, "Nah, you're not getting that yet. Fuck you."
But Niall, what was it like when that happened? Did the whole crowd just go like silently numb at that when you were live there? Because it's different.
People were in tears, man. You know how I was, because I video called you. Couldn't believe it.
Wrestling has a habit of ruining moments anyway. Or wrestlers themselves. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, they lured Shawn Michaels back. Look what happened there.
Do they ruin moments, or do they just take them back off you indirectly? Because in the moment, you're in the moment, it's cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's more the memories they steal back from you, isn't it?
It's the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
Because then when you look back, it's not quite the same. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never forget Ric Flair's retirement. I'll never forget the next night on Raw. That just stuck with me. And then when he came back, like, I think it was 2 months later, TNA.
Good Lord, that last retirement match.
Oh my God, that was atrocious. Where he fell asleep. And he wants another one. 2 seconds.
One where he looks something out of Saw or something.
I'm going off to batter some kids now in a sec.
That's okay. Seems to be a trend in wrestling.
Be a long one then if it's the first hour.
Well, Cody's opening it up, isn't he? Cody and Gunter are opening the show up completely. They're the opening match.
Mm.
So I think then we see a title change then.
I mean, like, are we getting Cody and Gunther, and are we getting Obafemi and Brock as opening the match, opening the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
That's the first hour. That's a lot to be given away, isn't it?
We want to get more people in.
They better have serious, like a seriously good show after that.
Jesus, how tall is Lash Legend?
No idea.
And how she's tall.
I know Nia Jax is fairly tall. And Nia Jax, what an absolute treasure. Treasure. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? They're going to double up on Nia. They're going to double up on Chelsea Green, and
Tiffy will come out.
Stratton's going to make the save. I mean, you guys were here for the first hour. Like, overall so far, like, there's not that much time left. Where are we?
The first hour was strong, to be honest with you.
No, I think the whole show has been better than we've seen. I wouldn't say it's knocking out of the park, but the problem is, as a go-home show, it's very difficult as a go-home show because, you know, Clash is already set. There's not a whole lot they can do really now to influence it, really, is there?
But as SmackDown, I saw what you're saying is, as SmackDowns go, it's actually been pretty good, as SmackDowns have been.
Yeah, it feels like a level above a kind of a SmackDown house show in Barcelona or something. It's not like it doesn't feel like it's still hitting the levels of the weekly TV that it should.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it feels like that they're kind of stuck and just waiting on a moment or something, or they're bridging a gap to something bigger. But that bridge seems like the biggest bridge in the world.
But the fans do help as well with the show. You know, when the fans do get involved, it does help a lot.
Do you know what, Keith? That's an interesting thing, right? And I kind of get it as well. But I mean, we're at the point now where we're like, oh, the event wasn't that good because the fans didn't get involved as much. Where does the responsibility lie there? You know what I mean?
Well, we're realising to be for giving a good storyline out, to be honest with you, and proper bookings to get fans.
Thank you, Ripshot. You're dead right about Ken Shamrock, Keith. I apologise.
What was Ken Shamrock?
Shorter.
Nobody touched that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was outselling South Park. Him.
I wonder what we would have got if he hadn't have damaged the neck.
Who is this? Sorry,
Austin.
I think we would have got a few more years out of him.
Hard to imagine. Ted, glad you brought her up. Like I said it last week and I'll say it again. You were more than welcome to join us in 2 Sundays times on the Attitude Era show right here on the upper tier. And basically we'll be live on a Sunday. We're going to do it live because why not? Why not?
I'm actually looking forward to that, Brent, to be honest. Because it's going to be different.
All right, Baz. Sorry?
Baz.
I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be different takes on it. It's not going to be the generic stuff.
Different takes. It's a different type of show for the channel as well. I'm very excited about this. And also as well, I don't think, because look, how many times and how many people have talked about the Attitude Era? It's been done to death. So the whole idea behind this is, A, it's a limited show. It's 8 weeks. B, the biggest argument here is, are we looking back on our rose-colored glasses? Is it more filler? Is it more filler or more hits? Where does that lie? And that's the discussion. Brian, we have to go at the Rocky Mountains instead of damn right. I've been to the Rocky Mountains actually. Pretty good. I went snow tubing down the Rocky Mountains.
Just one for Roman because he didn't need to run away to be able to get over in WWE. Shout.
Fair play, Ted.
Have a Scottish door, Brian. Absolutely.
Totally agree.
I'd be happy to, Bram. My gateway was One Night Stand 2005, so maybe watch that at some point. One of my favourite pay-per-views ever, and easily the best WWE show of 2005.
Actually, I bloody love that.
Throwback watch-along on it or something. Yeah, do a throwback watch-along on it.
I would love that because I actually really like that pay-per-view, ironically.
Niall's biggest regret is he was too old for MJ.
Wow. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Whoa. I was like, okay, he maybe grew up in the wrong era. That's not cool. I won't have that. I'll have that Michael Jackson debate anytime, by the way.
What are they doing with this girl here?
Big up there, 3-0 up. I don't know. I'm happy just to see the promo videos. I don't know about you two.
She can go, though. She can wrestle. The Michael Jackson film is pretty good, Ribshot. Part 2, how they approach Part 2 is going to be very interesting based on the criticism. Although, any criticism of the Michael Jackson film this year, the first Michael Jackson film, a lot of them didn't know what they were talking about. They did not know what they were talking about based on their reviews. They had no idea. I don't even think they've seen the film.
Yeah, sure. The second one now is the second now is when we'll be getting to the good stuff.
Well, one of the things the critics were saying was, well, they didn't touch on what happened in '92, and it's like, well, we knew that was the case anyway. Did you watch the film? Did you know what you were going into? Absolute lulas.
But Bren, they probably make 3 movies out of it one day. I don't think they're going to end at 2.
They should end at 2, Keith. They cannot drag this out to a trilogy.
But
they should end at 2. This isn't the Marvel universe. This is the Michael Jackson universe.
I know, but
they better end at 2.
That's what I'm saying.
The reason why they need to end this at the second movie, Keith, is because there wasn't a lot going on at certain moments. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, he had his court case at the start in the early 90s, and then after that,
so let's just assume the film is 2 hours. You know what I mean? That's an hour of a court case. Fuck that.
I don't think they'll do that. No, they'll talk about his bad situation, like his bad album.
One of the best albums of all time. The thing about that, Anto, is when you watch Gunther coming out, look at his Titantron at the back. It says career killer.
Defo Anto got screwed. He did. Welcome back, Chelsea.
She could get a huge following, like a big mass one, like a Daniel Bryan in a couple of weeks, maybe.
She has a huge following already.
Huh?
She has a huge following.
Because a lot of people want her to be the champ, like, you know, but as we had this discussion before.
Then that rep to NXT. Damn right.
Nato's ruthless, isn't he? He's ruthless.
Nobody's getting away with it tonight.
Brennan's after switching over to his camcorder.
Two seconds.
Dom is always working. He is never off. Well, Sean McKeith is the one who was of the Asian persuasion. I know the panel. He does know the panel, in fairness.
He was actually at the wedding. That's another story for another day.
There you go.
I think he was part of the family.
That was because I actually did need a piss, and I was back in like 2 minutes. Out, poker.
Nia Jax is phenomenal.
Brett, I'm guessing you've seen Razor Fist defense of MJ.
I haven't, Ribshot. I'll look it up. Or if you can find me, send it to me, because maybe if I Google it, but I'll certainly look it up. But there's a documentary on Amazon called One. It's a 1 hour documentary. Back Square One, and it's really good. Chelsea Green is different gravy. We always say it. Absolutely phenomenal. Another break. Well, it's not. We're not going to get to that. They're going to go back to the match. They're going to go back.
She'll come back now. She'll come back now, and Nia Jax will have like pile drived her onto the ground and killed her. You know what I mean?
You know, Candice Michelle basically recently said something. I was going to do a short on it today, but she said women wrestling needs to be a bit more feminine. There's a bit more to it, so maybe we'll talk about it another time when the captain of the women's show is on. Yeah. Good to see what she was saying about you, Keith. Not a fan.
Yeah,
I told her to shut up.
She looks like a plastic banana now.
Keith, you didn't say anything about you. I was only messing.
Maybe she should do a podcast on it.
She probably
Chelsea's
will.
phenomenal since Since when was joint champ with Eaton Pace? She was just getting, but yeah, she was. That was brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Excuse to Sean, you showed you used the women's match as a piss break. You've admitted it now.
No going
Ted
back.
isn't giving in. Ted isn't giving in here. I don't know what it is. You know what? I've been a big fan of Nia Jax from her debut.
Really?
You know what I mean? I stuck up for her as well when she was, you know, when people are saying, "Oh, she's brutal," or "She's a botch machine," or "She injures people." And let's face it, I'll say it again. And if Ian Kelly's in the chat, he's not going to like what I'm going to say. But if that punch doesn't happen to Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch isn't in the right place at the right time, is Becky Lynch today? We'll never know. We'll never know. She has the talent.
No, because her nose would be straighter.
But that shot would never have happened. And I just wonder, if it would have been, I don't know. Oh.
Was that Becky's Austin 316 moment or something, was it?
I think it was. That's the moment. That's the moment everybody goes back to. I'm not saying she wouldn't have made it. She has the talent to have done it, but you never know. I watched Leaving Neverland. I was convinced like everybody. Then I watched Razor Fist Defense. He's done 4 of them over the year. Worth a watch. Just research Razor Fist Michael Jackson. I'll do that. But I watched Finding Neverland as well, and I found a hole in everything that they said. Stop it. Stop. I found issues in everything that they said. Everything. And I knew as well from watching it. Absolute chancers.
Ted's agreeing with you. It was Becky's 316 moment. The fact that Nia's greatest contribution is that she was dangerous and botchy isn't a good defense of her.
I don't know what it is. There was always a charm to her for me. I don't know what it was. And I think it was one of those things with her backstage moments. Like as in when she was on TikTok and all that, she showed her personality.
Becky's 316 moment.
Does Charlotte really need another title run? I don't think so.
Yeah, she does.
I don't think so. How many she have now? About what, 14, 15?
But she's worked her arse off. She deserves it.
Yeah, but
we need her to outdo the Alpha, don't we? So she can just he can go on a mad one.
I feel my heart breaks every time I see Ric Flair. Breaks.
It does get to a stage though where it's hard to feel sorry, and I'm a huge Ric Flair fan.
I think at that stage,
it's extremely frustrating as well.
The thing with Ric Flair is he's an addict, and that's all there is to it. He's an addict, and I don't know whether he's addicted to the substance. Actually, I do. He's addicted to being Ric Flair. That's it.
And he's a raging alcoholic as well.
That's what an addict is, Keith.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry, Brendan.
Sorry. I was like, okay.
Sorry.
He's an addict. And he's an alcoholic. Right. There you go.
I like they've given this match a bit of time as well. That must be the scariest side ever, to see Nia coming down off those ropes to cave in your chest.
Like Yokozuna. Yokozuna levels.
Nia for me is a poor man's Awesome Kong, and when I say a poor man's, I mean a really, really poor junkie man.
She's better than Awesome Kong ever
Would you stop?
She is. And he's addicted to alcohol, Ren. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
100%.
And that's why I feel sad when I see him, because I know he just can't get out of that circle, and it's horrible.
Chelsea picking up the win there has lifted the mood.
Oh, here we go. Promo skill.
Promo skill.
Take note, all aspiring wrestlers.
God, they really are ruining fucking Paige being more.
You want to talk falling off a cliff? She would have been far better off as a GM, or far better off as a wrestler just coming in.
I can't take to these just yet. For
They're
some
brilliant.
reason. I don't know why.
They were when I was doing Bren XT on the channel. They were a highlight for me. They were, honestly, they were a highlight. They're very good.
Oh, well, rib shot.
Is Ribshot saying Becky hasn't had a monumental run?
Well, when we talk about 316 and we talk about Austin, like we're talking about, look at what happened to Austin when he became Austin 316. I assume it's not the same levels, but you could talk about maybe the moment being a trigger point.
100%. Face to face, here we go. The main event. One of the greatest of all times, and Gunter. Let's see what happens.
Smash up the likes, folks. Smash up the likes. If you could. Chelsea is deadly good win for her. Yeah, good sir, get it.
Here, they need to change this song. Din, din, din.
That's why I lowered down, Brian.
Look at Paige, lads. Yeah, look at her, Anto. She's in the wrong place.
He also likes a drink. Flair.
I mean, this is a man that was on his deathbed a few years ago and was told not to drink. He was drinking within 6 weeks.
I do like Gail Kim.
That's weird.
Well, I did like her back in the day.
She's phenomenal. She's a phenomenal wrestler as well. I don't like Paige with the Bellas. She would be much better on her own.
100%. 100%. What they've done is they've absolutely destroyed Paige's chances of having a decent run.
Big up, Andrew. Hope you're good, brother. Put the titles on Fatal Influence at SummerSlam. Show.
Yeah.
I love when repackaged Julia did something with her. I really do.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Well, they're putting up with Kit Wilson. It's not really repackaging, is it?
Well, it is.
Well, it's not the same, is it?
I mean, it's different. You know what I mean? If you showed up loving Asian wrestling next week, that would be a different Keith. That'd be a different version.
We get kicked off the show.
To be the first women. Becky went on to be the first women ever to main event Mania and win.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's pretty monumental. You know what I mean?
And we had the birth of Becky Two Belts.
That was deadly. That was deadly. Although, did you see that documentary, the Charlotte and Becky documentary about the belt swap? And like, Becky's not really shone in a great light. In hindsight, it's a bit weird.
In what way?
Becky is seen, and she admits it herself, she took it too far, calling her plastic. She took it too personal, without the permission. And apparently, when Charlotte dropped the belt, it was a complete accident. There was the pair of them in it, but from what I can see on the TikTok, the clips that I seen on the machine, was Becky didn't look great in this scenario. So I watched the full one and report back.
There's no way the dropping of the belt was an accident.
I'm not. So that aside, basically, the way Charlotte explains it, she said, Becky knows that I suffer with like body issues and that I suffer with that, and she brought it into it. On the other hand, it's pro wrestling. I don't know.
So she wasn't happy when Becky brought that in. She wasn't happy when Tiffany brought in the divorce. She wasn't happy when people go in hard on the outfit because he's out partying. Like, what does she be happy about?
I mean, are you saying in professional wrestling everything should be on the table?
in a more controlled, structured kind of way. But I don't think anything should be off the table. Dare I say, a great man from New York once said that when wrestling mimics real life, it's at its peak and at its best. Bro.
Don't even go there. The man that's doing the gigolos, get up out of there.
Well, I wouldn't say he's doing the gigolos now. That's a stretch.
He's doing.
I'd say he's involved in JCW. To say that the man is doing the gigolos now is like...
I said it last week and I'll say it again. The best thing the Insane Clown Posse ever done for wrestling was
there you go,
the
Ted.
theme tune for the Oddities.
Oh, that was a tune, though.
There we go.
Charlotte's
Rose.
Everybody's singing the song now. Every single person is singing the song. And it's not even their first
political
language.
He's the only guy tonight that got pyro. Can't stand this guy. Imagine wanting pyro on a Smackdown show in Barcelona 2 days before Clash in Italy.
He's the champ, though. He's the champ.
Most boring comb-over fucker in the history of wrestling.
Boring comb-over.
Comb-over. First of all, he has an amazing head of hair. Let's just put that out.
I'm talking about Gunter now, yeah?
Oh, my apologies.
But Cody doesn't have a comb over. He has a comb back. What are you talking about? There's no comb over on Cody.
What he has is phenomenal. I love his hairline. It's absolutely phenomenal. Look at how pristine this champ looks. This is how a champ should be. This is how a champ should be represented. Phenomenal.
I prefer to see them in trunks defending the belt, but that's just me.
We want Stardust back.
We complain about Reigns only showing up every so often, but Cody shows up every week, but defends the belt about once a month. Thanks for showing up, Affer.
Oh, look, he's easy to find. He's just hard to beat. That's all.
Lawrence Taylor main event at WrestleMania. Speaking of Lawrence Taylor, he's off my shoulder. Did I give you a reminder there, Ripshot? Did I? Jinder Mahal had an extensive world title run. Neither get compared to Austin. Shout. I don't think either though had that breakout kind of moment.
But can we just for a second acknowledge the reaction Cody just continued to get?
We have to.
He spoke a bit of French there. That's a real world champ.
Spoke a bit of French. We're in Barcelona, pal.
Spanish.
I don't think they have a fucking clue if he's speaking French now. I wouldn't put it past him now, you know what I mean? But,
oh, for fuck's sake.
I've had a long day. I've been out in the sun. Get up out of that.
You're right, Andrew. God, this guy is on my screen.
Oh, Gunter. Fred, do you know if Cody is doing any meet and greets in London? No, I don't think he is, to be honest with you. I'll let you know if I find out, though. I'll research it for you and get back to you, Sharon.
Heard Sharon, he's hiring a Red Bus to do tours around London at 10 grand a pop. Just saying.
No, that's not him. That's TK. We've been.
Brian, you're gonna get one of those little belts in Niall's shop. The Cody one.
Next time he comes in, I'm gonna whip him like Mama Rhodes. I'm gonna put it right across his back. I'm gonna video it. And I'm gonna send it to Sharon at that though. I'm gonna absolutely upend his back with one of those wrestling weightlifting belts.
I'm gonna be there this Tuesday.
I'll be like the Rock. Gonna whip him like the guy he is. Mama Reid won't be too happy.
Didn't bother his arse to showing up to Ireland, this lad. Which lad? All those kids. Are you talking about Cody?
Yeah. Here's QB1. Best reception of the night, Gunter, yeah?
Hands down. No. Well, they're not. I do love Gunter. I really do. I love his attitude. And I love the way he thinks as well.
It's nice to watch SmackDown on a normal time, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. Not a sound from proper order. I do that. You're no problem at all. ICP gave a platform and a paycheck to untold amounts of old, out-of-work wrestlers. I think they've been a credit to wrestling. Pretty shite wrestlers, though. Shout.
I'd be interested to
And you know
see.
something? There's a lot to be said for people in the wrestling industry who provide that platform for lads to still make somewhat of a living and stuff like that. I have to say, it is commendable. Spot on, Ripshaw. Do you have any of them belts left, Niall? I do indeed. Of course I do. Sharon, I ain't giving you a whipping though. You have to talk to Anto about that.
I was waiting on
They
that.
don't come with a free whipping. Well, they could, but I mean, Anto could do it. Yeah, I'm talking about Cody. Smackdown Live in Ireland. Where was Cody?
He was out injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was out injured.
He was sorting out the new bus for Vegas. Not on the show is the answer. There you go. Not on the show.
He was injured though, I'm pretty sure. Let me get back to you on
I
that.
love when lads in the chat answer
He
their
threw
own
him.
questions.
Hold on. I wanted this.
Yeah, let's tune into this now. Love it, Gunther.
Wow. I don't think he's an entitled brat.
He's 100% entitled.
You drink the acid.
He's dressing this lad down. They're hanging on to every word he's saying, and these are Spanish.
I thought they were French.
No.
To be fair, they're clapping him.
No. Sure, the show was called like Smackdown Barcelona Watchalong. Just saying. That's why
my job is to know where these countries are.
Your job is done. I have visions of someone in France now getting a big envelope of Spanish passports. Right now. I agree. I 100% agree, Gunther.
No, this is his new favourite now.
Love you, Gunther.
You are a liar.
No one wants to be in the first hour on ESPN. That's the free one. Can you imagine backstage if they said to Roman Reigns, you're on the first free hour on ESPN? He'd say, go fuck yourself. I'm not showing up.
It's Superman punch everybody.
Yeah. Look how flat that audience is. About 10 people cheering.
Wow.
Fat shaming him. Jesus. Oh my God. I've lost all respect for that man now. They should cancel him. After fat shaming Gunther there. That's shocking.
Context.
They'll probably go to the next ad break and be an ad for Monjaro or Cody Rhodes advertising it or something. Here's where you get your Wegovy or your Ozempic or something like that. The face of weight loss. Jesus, fat shaming Gunther. That's up there with Jericho with the Brazil flag, isn't it? That has to be addressed. All those kids, this is your hero. I hope no chubby kids love him.
Well, Context. We'll get to
shocking.
it. We'll get to it when
Obviously,
it's
he
over.
doesn't
'Cause
want that,
context.
Cody. His entrance song has no lyrics. Yeah, his entrance song has no lyrics. Love it, Ted.
Because he got given that entrance song. Cody came in and he took his own entrance song because that's
I
how
don't know about
valuable he
that.
is to the company. It's fact.
The Throne Breaker.
Hard to beat. He needs to drop that catchphrase. It's not
This is such
catching on.
crap.
No, the lead up to the promo was very good.
Bathroom.
Has he even signed the contract yet?
No, it's been there since last week.
That neck tattoo is shocking.
He agrees with you, by the way. Oh. And I did.
I'm liking this. Yes!
How dare he bring up John
Clinging
Cena?
on to this, I am clinging on to every word of this Gunther lad tonight. Some random kid, you suck.
Don't end it here. Please don't end it here. Please don't end it here. Randy Orton's music hit. Do something. Don't end it here. Don't tease Randy Orton and do nothing then.
Well, folks, next Friday we'll be in Bologna.
Bye-bye.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And they went and did it as well. Why tease Randy Orton if you're not going to use him? Card subject
We're supposed to
change
be
and all
on
that.
tonight.
Well, I think
Oh,
it was probably more raising Randy than anyone else. We have a habit of doing this. We booked WWE better than WWE does. That was Gunther's entrance song on the indie, so there's a fact for you, Bren. He knows that he was at the shows.
I was.
Child told Gunther to shut the fuck up in his perfect Spanish language. Another piped in comment.
Well, I mean, they're fairly handy with English. Those French are really good with English. Cody got cooked by Gunther. I mean, I would say
Those French.
It's a joke. Yeah, only messing. I now know that they're Spanish. I was so confident saying that earlier on as well. I was like, oh, no. Sure, the French now, the French are very quiet. And then, oh my Jesus. They're in Barcelona, you tick. Classic. So what
not to say that people from Barcelona don't speak French. Some of them do speak French. So you could be partially right.
But at the same
But
time,
the law of averages would suggest you're wrong.
At the same time, what do we think now, right? That's the go-home show, right? Obviously, myself and Keith will break it down tomorrow night on the Smackdown Motel. It'll be about 10 minutes of Smackdown. It'll be 10 minutes of Smackdown Motel, and we'll be talking about wrestling and stuff like that. So tune in. It'll be good crack. But what do we think now? Going into, are you convinced that Cody is winning or losing?
I think he's going to win still.
What do you think, Niall?
Gunther was fairly convincing, wasn't he? I have to say, this is the best SmackDown episode I watched this week. So it's pretty good, like, you know. I enjoyed it. No, I think it was what it is. What it is. It's a go home SmackDown for a show that's already established. I don't think we really need much more narrative really to set the scene between Cody and Gunther. You could see a situation where Cody retains and then Gunther attacks, and
keep him strong.
You know, after the fact maybe, and Cody comes out again with the fake black eye and all the other stuff, and pretends like he still wants revenge on Gunther and that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's
to be honest.
Gunther's made a comment there during the week or else last week or whatever. It doesn't matter. He made a comment saying, yeah, just on the Brock Lesnar stuff, I still have business with Brock Lesnar after this. You better be more positive than last week, Brent. I mean...
he was just in a bad mood that day.
last Saturday was a rough day for me, Sharon. A very rough day.
He's always pissed off these days. Real attitude about him at the moment. Attitude there.
Well, you know, when you're carrying a podcast on your shoulders, when you're carrying the country of Ireland on your shoulders, it's a tough gig to have.
When you're running the number one show on the podcast and you're the most favorite host, so I get it. There's pressure there. You're the QB1 of this podcast.
Well, you know what? That's an insult. I know what you really mean by that. Look, I think Gunter, he's doing the Lesnar thing. He is doing the Lesnar thing. He said it a couple of weeks ago. My point is, Gunter's going to go on and do the Brock Lesnar thing. And I'm thinking to myself, do they add a title into that to make it a bit sweeter for us?
They're not going on to do the Brock Lesnar thing.
He said
because we know it's not going to happen.
Right. Well,
I told you already. If Brock Lesnar goes to sleep, the Gunter choking him out and ends his career that way, that's like Lesnar breaking the streak levels. Forget about it.
And I think you're dead right. And I genuinely think you're dead right. But it's just what he said. Maybe he was throwing it out there as a potential. But normally when he says something like that, or a wrestler throws something out there like that in that nature, it's what's going to happen. Now, I would rather it go the way you just said. Much rather.
I don't think Brock Lesnar will have any hand or part in that, to be honest. I really don't. I would be extremely shocked if that was to happen.
I think we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll definitely find out in a couple of weeks, or within the month anyway. But look, you about like SmackDown. I have to watch the 4th hour tomorrow. When you can't afford butter for your bread, it's tough. I wouldn't go near butter with a 10-foot knife.
You would if Cody asked you.
I'd do anything for that man.
Yeah, you would.
Damn right. Don't you ever say that like that again. I wouldn't. No, well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go where. No, not anything. But I would be. I'm a. Let's just say I'm a soldier. I'm a Cody soldier. I'm a Cody soldier.
You go as far as to rip Roddy fucking Piper off your Mount Rushmore and put him on it.
Piper would not be so. Piper. No, I would not take Roddy Piper off. He is so special to me. So special to me, Roddy Piper is. I got to meet him in 2015. You were there as well, Niall. I'll never forget that. He looked at me and he knew straight away. Roddy Piper looked at me and he knew straight away. Oh my God, this guy is a bleeding mark. And he knew it.
He also choked out a guy as well that night. Remember?
He did, didn't he?
In the lobby. Your man hit the deck like a sack of spuds.
What a great guy that was. I'll never forget it.
I was watching the documentary Louis Theroux did when he went to WCW and stuff like that, and he was interviewing Piper.
Yeah.
Remember, he said to Piper, he says, "You don't look like one of these muscled up guys and all." And Piper goes, "I've killed people for less."
Yeah.
So
and
good.
I don't think Louis Theroux realised at the time how close to the wind he was sailing.
Oh man, it was so good. And you know, even Roddy Piper's documentary, the WWE produced one, it was brilliant. Just everything about him. Love it. Cody isn't going on any Mount Rushmore. Ted, in about 5 or 6 years, we'll have a conversation then. And I'm confident he'll be on yours.
He won't be on mine.
Yeah, he will, Keith. You just don't know.
Well, definitely throughout the summer, we're going to have to do a Mount Rushmore series or something like that. We're going to have to put this to bed.
It comes up quite frequently. Like, I've only been doing the podcast. I'm approaching a year doing this podcast, right? And it has to be the most frequently. It has to be the most frequent thing brought up. I think in June. In June, I'm a year doing this podcast, but it has to be the most frequent thing that's brought up in the chat. Has to be.
I'd like to put it. I'd like to put it out there as well. Originally, he was the voice of Olivia FM.
World Wrestling Revolution. Represent 2005, 2006. Well, if anybody, there you go. If anybody remembers that,
throw up those W's.
Let me know. Jesus Christ! Wow, what a memory.
Bray winning 4-0. It's been a good night, an acceptable episode of SmackDown. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night we will be live for the Champions League final. About 4:45. I'll be bringing you live coverage and reaction. I don't know if anyone's joining me for that, but if they're not, I'll solo it like the MFTs. You know. But also then at 8 o'clock you got the SmackDown Motel. The boys will be checking in to give you a breakdown of tonight's episode and what they thought. Then Sunday we got Clash in Italy. Monday, we got Raw from Turin, not Paris, Brent, Turin.
I'll try to get that up
And
there.
then Tuesday, we'll have Pro Wrestling Weekly. Thursday, we'll have Thursday Tier Talk. Friday, we'll have Smackdown from Bologna. And God knows where Raw's from. And to be honest with you, if I can't get much sleep tomorrow night, I might even jump on and drop a little AAA watch along. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'm hoping to get a bit of sleep because I've been grinding on this thing. Grinding.
Yeah.
It depends what era you're growing up in. Each of one of ours would be very different.
Great point.
Great one. And that's what I mean. We might need to do a series. Ripshot's in as well. Let's go PSG. Are we all PSG fans tomorrow night, lads?
100%.
And ladies. Let's see what happens anyway.
100%.
It'll be interesting to see if the Premier League won all 3 European trophies, wouldn't it?
Yeah. From Turin.
Do you know, it's a pity we can't actually live cast it on the podcast and we could select French mode on Netflix or something like that and have them all speaking French through it. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Definitely not my finest moment.
I wonder, can I set the language on Restream that if we talk English, it converts to, like those new AirPods they have going around where they can translate stuff.
It would be hilarious if you could just do it to one of us and one of us didn't know because we're not obviously watching at the same time. Let's just say you had Keith speak Japanese. That would be hilarious. That would be deadly. But people would be like, I kind of get it.
Triple A on tomorrow afternoon. It's not tomorrow afternoon.
With your dry bread speaking French.
I don't think it's tomorrow afternoon for us. I thought it was 3 o'clock in the morning or something, Anto. Is it 3 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, I think, is it? Or is it 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning? It's not tonight, sure it's not. I don't think.
AAA.
Yeah. I think it's 3 o'clock on Saturday, Sunday
tomorrow.
morning, is it? So it's Sunday morning for us then, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I would have thought so. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well, it's where's it? It's on in Mexico, obviously, isn't it?
I read 10 p.m. Eastern.
They're doing 2 different parts of it, aren't they? Because they're doing it in
but it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Eastern, which for us is 3 o'clock in the morning, is it? Because it's 5 hours.
Yeah.
No? If my
you're dead right. You're dead right. Well, no, actually, no. Even you are. It's like it's stupid o'clock in the morning from what I can see here.
I would have
Ridiculous.
thought so. All right, folks. Title della month in Italy.
Class.
I tell you. Right, folks, until next time, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button, drop a like on the video, and sure, we'll be back on your screens tomorrow. Enjoy.